Excelente. Should I lower the maximum frame rate or no?
Doesn't matter, because if it's going to be any lower than whatever it is right there, it's just going to be lower. Maximum is not for helping with performance. Maximum is just so that you don't push your hardware. So, is there anything else? Let me check if there is a resolution thing. Resolution, because I know that there is in 3D resolution. No, there isn't. Okay, so the last thing we can try is the thing that I told you about with your browser. So have you tried holding control and either scrolling your mouse wheel or just pressing minus in the numpad?
Okay. Yep, got it. Let me go.
Did that do anything?
I just reloaded the settings, the changes first. So I'm just letting that
okay.
reload.
I'm gonna wait until then.
And then I will be right there. Yes, please.
No
you guys chit chat away. You guys keep.
So, I want to ask some of you a couple of things. Just a quick reminder, what did you take for starting perks, Mr. Leviosa? I'm going to put some music in the meantime.
Starting perks? Like when I created the character?
No. I mean now. I mean in this last level.
Now, I think I took Jab, because Dayum and peak performance do not work for me, sadly.
Yes.
Some stuff is fucked.
Dayum has an extremely high requirement.
Dayum? What did it do? Isn't Dayum the one that makes you super fat? Let me see, Dayum.
Yeah.
No, that's
your constitution score gives you twice as many hit points.
No,
you can add your constitution to your unarmed melee attacks to hidden damage, but no other stats. Attacking with food implements or food counts as unarmed. All right, I remember. Nobody's ever picked Dayum, I'm pretty sure.
Because it has like it has like 3 or 4 requirements that you need to take.
Yeah.
I thought Aegon did.
Nobody has ever taken
Dayum. I don't think even Aegon took Dayum.
That's how you know it has so many requirements.
All right. Good. You took jabs. I think you're gonna be enjoying taking a jab here and there out of my to my NPCs. Mr. Rotaravian, what did you take in this level up? Sorry.
I took. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, Rosalind, what was it?
My turn. I took observationalist, but I don't have enough wisdom, so I'm just not going to take any perk this time.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Mr. Trevian.
I took the cornucopia.
Oh shit! That's one of the events I was forgetting. Thank you.
I need the item. No, I have it. I have the loot. I have the cornucopia. Also, while we are at it, can I fix the spells after our discussion and pay some cash to have some rituals?
Absolutely. Yes.
And now he needs 1 year's worth, 4 years worth of cornucopia rules.
Yeah. No. Yes. 365 multiplied by 4. Let's get ready.
So many things.
We could do like, I don't know. Let me check for a second. We could do like none. Never mind.
Right.
What was I doing? Next is Mr. Calum.
None. I don't take any starting perks. I'm saving for level 5.
That's good. Okay, I have my notes updated because I forgot to take notes of that specifically.
I'm getting my.
What is that? What is that? I don't like those numbers.
No? Wait. I forgot the slash. Silly me.
All right, Rosalind, are you in the game? It shows that you are.
I'm in.
All right, so I need you to try to do the thing with control and pressing minus in your numpad.
Just gonna let it load.
Okay, so how much cash do I have to dump into this bullshit? Not enough.
You have so much cash, babe. Do not worry.
I'm going to waste 5 gold pieces a pop for spells.
Please,
no.
Please. Bro, drain me. Do it.
I can take in ceremony, tensor floating disk, and unseen servant, and I have to pay for fine familiar, so it's like 20.
What level is tensor floating disk?
Level 1.
Really?
It's just to carry
Okay, so
bullshit
you're
around.
saying. Wait,
I'm
Caribbean,
surprised.
you're saying you want to spend 20 gold, right? Please spend it.
Yeah. I have to spend
Sure.
20 gold now.
No, you can, like,
Right.
Rosalind's got that for you if you need it.
No, but you gave me cash already. I have 40 something.
I
So I
know,
have
but
cash.
this is 4 years. Okay, it's up to you.
Don't worry. Eventually, I will. I mean, I don't think that I need many more other things because most of the. I mean, there is the gentle repose, but it's level 2 and it's 10 gold piece. So it's expensive.
We're casually spending like a year's
Already right.
like a year's salary of a working man.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's
Noble
Mm.
people. Filthy.
Excuse me.
Already right. We're still waiting on Rosalind. Do we have a
I'm here.
confirmation? Oh, we are here.
So
Okay, good.
I don't think my control. Oh, actually, it did. Perfect.
Wait,
Okay, we got it.
It worked? For real?
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm very surprised. All right, perfect. All right, everybody, welcome back to Dragon's Grasp once again. Do me the honor, if you would, to click on what should be actually some of the last ever jazz checks we're ever gonna have. You guys have to enjoy these jazz checks.
Oh my
Someday,
gosh! You don't just
Why?
unbeknownst to any of us, someday we will swap to the 3D module, and this will go away.
Okay. I was like, why is this done? I was like, did
No.
Oh no, I'm
something is
dying.
going
I'm
to.
dying next week. And
Okay.
Fucking finally, the poison finally kicked in or something.
Yeah, you've been toasting him for ages, Alaraf.
You've been
Livian.
microdosing him.
I have access to what's his name? Entangle, right?
Yes.
Okay, and ceremony and unseen servant and friend disc, yes, right?
I've mostly given up on controlling you guys what abilities you get from other classes.
No, I would
I'm-
like to because I know you have some spells that you like to have events or something. So I'm asking if there is something that is not okay, I will not take it. It's fine.
It's not that they're not okay. It's just that the coolest classes or abilities usually have a quest tied to them, as you will know.
And I
And
don't
I
think
think
you
Unseen
want
Servant. Unseen
yeah.
Servant is one that has a quest, but you can have it. I don't mind.
No. I will search for a quest because I need a fucking unseen servant, okay?
All right. You need an Unseen Servant for Trevian. It's a must. He's a nobleman.
I mean, actually, I have a plan for an object to have a permanent servant, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm not worried. All right, so we have 4 checks. Gases. We are ready. All right. So last time, what we did was do the. Oh my God, gases! Can you stop? Sorry. Last time, what we did was go through the class recollections of 3 of us. So we still have 1 pending. After Rosalind has done hers, her long-awaited class recollection will trigger the end of the time skip. We'll do a couple of acting moments between you guys and between some NPCs and whatnot that will determine important things and are required. Don't let me forget the crafting ones between some of you. Don't let me forget the cornucopia. Don't let me forget about Shadow Jesus over here.
Oh.
And
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is oh, Jesus?
Jesus was Arlo. That was Jesus.
Yeah, your Shadow Jesus. So, and don't let me forget about obviously the most important thing, little Shy and her new form.
Ooh.
So, let's see. Yabba dabba doobity bap boop bow. I think we have to ask Rosalind. Do you think you're ready to have the spotlight on you and to explain your idea for what Rosalind might become in the future?
Gosh. No, but I am. So let's go.
All right, that's what I like to hear. I keep coughing. I don't know why. That poison, that fucking charcoal activated uranium is working out. Let's see.
Righty.
Boom.
So 4.
All right. So first of all, Rosalind, you've got the stage to explain to us the core concept of this new class that you've created between the personality and background of your character and the abilities that they have picked up along their way on their new life as a journeyman. Go.
Okay. I will be giving you the name of this class at the end, everyone. So the abilities gathered
Very
so
good.
far that in some way will build into this class are her. Sorry, let me get my notes. 1 second. I'm on my phone, so I've got lots of different notes. I have it though. Don't, that 1 minute. It's a really quick minute. Shh, everybody. Shh. No one said anything. Okay, so we have co-pilot. We have co-pilot, Eldritch Cannon, Artificer, and of course her Arcane Firearm, as well as her profession, because it actually is quite important to this. So
Okay.
those are her abilities gathered so far that will be affecting this. Now, how do these abilities interconnect? So the way that we go is she will be using her co-pilot, her Eldritch Cannon, her Jewel Crafter, and her Artificing to make this new class. All right. Now, let me explain to you the thematic identity of this new class. So Rosalind has had an opportunity to go back to her jewel crafting roots recently, and the fact that before the 4 years began, she was given a task which was to help noblewomen with their beautiful rubies and such. I assume that she would have spent some time with Levan and such searching for gems over these last 4 years for her to cut. Over this time, I do believe that possibly if Turbing's okay, she would have found a lot of purpose in the inscription of spells through understanding his tattoos and asking him questions across the fire, wondering why he chose to inscribe them upon his body. Through that, she doesn't
Apologies,
understand.
Rosalind. I
Yeah.
think you moved away from your microphone a little bit. We stopped hearing you for a couple of seconds ago.
Oh, probably. Okay. Okay, Livian hopefully has helped. We've been harvesting and scouting for or mining for gems. And over the fire of these last many years, she's talked to Rivian many times about his tattoos and the power of
I can't hear
inscribing
you.
such spells.
Yeah, Rosalind, something really changed with your mic. We don't know what it is, but it's very hard to hear you.
I know what it is. 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 Can you hear me now?
Oh, way
Yeah.
better. Way better. Thank you.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that. My mic just fell down a little bit. Okay, so over the last 4 years, she would have spent a lot of time mining for gems and stones, and over the fire of many dinners, she would have asked Ruben about his runic tattoos, their meaning, and learnt through these conversations the power of inscribing a spell, and how having its written form in some way adds to it. Now, she doesn't quite understand the Aragosian language, and she doesn't really think of writing words, but there's something she connects with, and that's binary, that's coding. And so she begins with some of her spare gems, the ones that she's not selling to these ladies, she begins engraving codes on them while thinking of, like, in her heart, she's thinking of uses, she's thinking of purpose, she's thinking of spells. But she doesn't make spells, and she doesn't know spells the way that maybe a Rivalorian would. As an Elixian, these things don't quite make sense to her, but her brain's starting to adapt. And I want it to be kind of like algebra. She's finding a new way to do these things, but it's still the same result. They are very much spells that other wizards would have another name for, is what I'm kind of thinking will happen. What she's doing with her gems is that she has now found an ability to infuse her gems with specific spells based on the gem's quality and based on her knowledge. If it's something really hard, I was hoping she might have to do a roll for it, maybe roll 3 times before she can learn how to inscribe the spell. I want them to be called the gem coders. So this class would be called gem coders. And instead of gem cutters, because she's a gem cutter, but she's found a way to recode them. For this, the vibe of this is utilitarian. If you guys know Dragon Ball Z and Bulma, she has always got this bag full of these random ass capsules. Like, oh, you guys need a boat? Here's a capsule of the boat. Like, she's eventually over time going to create this very situationally based collection of one-use spells, which, depending on the power of the spell, Val, and that's up to you. I wanted to bring some cons. Say if it's a fucking 3rd level spell, it will consume her gem completely. But say it's something smaller, something easier, well, she could probably then re-infuse the gem afterwards, but it would be one-time use each time. So the laws, rights, cultural footprint of this class, this would not be for Elixians only, in no way. This is for a common man. This is for a commoner. This is not something that lords and ladies and upper class would be learning. It is it's a trade. This is for the people of crafting professions. Like I can imagine carpenters learning how to do similar things and it kind of becoming further, but it originally began with the gem cutters. Society's view on this class would be it would be secretive. I don't think that outside of factions that would have use for gem coders, I don't think people would really know they exist. I don't see it until possibly she like opens a school or becomes a noble in Elixir. I don't think that this would be something that would be well known because each gem coder would figure out their own way. Like there's no one way. Like the whole point is you have to be able to do that thing in algebra where you can find another way to get to the same answer, and it's kind of got to be a little bit of it improvisation based. For this, we are going to begin with, I would like her first, if I don't know how this goes, guys. But so the first reason why she wanted to make this, the way that this happened, the way this started is she has an Eldritch Cannon. She crafts this and she makes this, and it mostly just heals people. That's the only one that she's had a need to use of, and character-wise, I think it's the only reason she makes it. She has her gun, she has her actual cannon. She doesn't use her Eldritch Cannon for ballistics or anything like that. She uses it to follow the people she cares about, to heal them. And it can't go far. It can only go 20 feet. It can only react as long as she's within the area. And this scares her. This desperately builds a fear in her that she won't be able to get to people in time. And she just wants a way to bring the same potential into something. And she just thought of gems, and she thought, if I can learn how to, even if it's just one turn instead of 2 turns like the Eldritch Cannon, find a way to have this healing power resonate from this gem, she could toss it at ailing allies to bring them an area of healing for at least 1 turn, maybe 2 if she gets stronger. But this is how it began, was a desperate need to make her abilities go further, have a further range, be able to help people when she couldn't quite reach them. There are a lot of limitations to this class. One, they're going to be very gem based. She cannot just put any spell on any gem. The quality of the gem is going to matter a lot for how effective these things will be. I do want things to be one use, and she has to reinfuse things. Possibly she would then have blueprints. She would make blueprints so she'd be able to reinfuse easier, maybe not have to roll the second time if she's done it well. I'm still trying to figure out how she's going to know these spells. I didn't want it to be based off she has to see it, though. I don't want her to have seen a spell first and then roll 3 times kind of thing. I would like her to be able to think of spells and then maybe speak with even Terevian or someone, and he would be able to explain, well, there is a wizard spell that is this. And that would give her the confidence to say, I can find a way to do that myself. I can make the same reaction myself. Just knowing it exists is all that she needs in validation. A lot of limitations. Why this class fits Rosalind? It just Rosalind is desperate for a way to understand all this magic that is around her. At first it was strange, at first it was concerning, but now it's fascinating. Now it saves people, now it protects the ones she cares about. But she needs to make it tangible. She needs to make it, she's a kinesthetic fucking learner. She needs it in her hands. And this is how she was able to bring her passion into this new world. She saw the magical properties of these gems and she's tapped into it. That's all I've got, guys. Ta-da!
All right. Very nice. Were you a bit nervous there? You were talking very fast at the end.
Bro. Yeah, I was very nervous.
I commend you for trying.
Mostly
anyway.
because
Nice.
I write a script normally, but I don't have one because I just came up with this today after talking to a friend. I was like, she doesn't play D&D or anything like that, and I was just, because I wanted it to be grenades. I originally had 2 options, which was like she was going to make these gem grenades, or she was going to start tattooing binary on her body and kind of do a class very similar to Terevian's. And I was just talking to a friend who doesn't play D&D, and we were talking about something else completely, and she started bitching about there not being enough healers in the world. Like there's just not enough healers in the world. Like everyone dies because there aren't enough healers. And I just, like, my brain just went pop, and I was like, oh my god, Rosalind will die if she's going to be broken if she sees anybody die, guys. Like she acts like she doesn't care. But now, 4 years later as well, if anybody gets hurt, I don't know what she's going to do.
All right. Really right. So now is the phase where, well, I'm gonna finish typing notes on one little point, and there we go.
Mhm.
So now I need a moment for each of the players, of the other players, to not debate. This is not to debate. You will have your moment right after to refute whatever they have said, but they get like a
Mhm.
little, a few not minutes, but a little while to express their opinion. Might it be positive or negative, or criticism, or maybe ideas, or might it be just admiration, whatever.
Please.
And once each of them has had their turn, you will get a turn to refute or
Rebut.
elaborate on whatever they have said, and then we go to the actual debate, which is what matters the most between you and me.
Got it.
So
Okay.
let us begin. I'm gonna do a little 1d3. This time I am not
Sorry,
pasting my notes to the chat by accident.
I have to go a moment.
Hey,
Sorry,
good boy.
my mom is
Good
asking.
boy.
Be right back.
Mhm.
Well, you're a good boy. Finally, you did something good. Not posting your fucking notes. And he was wondering, hey, how did you know I was gonna say that? You wrote it in the chat. Wait, I did? Yeah.
Oh, it's Levian. God damn it. Okay, we'll roll again because he's not here. All right, Levian. It is your turn
why,
to
why,
give us
why do I
your.
have to start? Why all this motherfucker?
Sure.
I hate you. I take that back that you're a good boy now. Fuck you.
It's
Thank
destiny.
God, I was really sick.
Yes. That failed, will it anyway? Well, first of all, from the parts I understood, because it is, I must admit, very hard to understand you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not bad.
I love the idea, but there is the big but I have the biggest concern about. Since you said you wanna go mostly about gems, this is gonna be fucking cost intensive if you don't have a miner.
Mhm.
You realize that, do you?
Yeah, but
Very
don't you have
expensive,
that
is what it
pit?
means.
That's gonna if you don't have a miner in your group, like if for example other people do this, they're fucked. Just pointing that one out. Otherwise, I love the idea. I love the thing. Grenades. If you went with the grenade idea, I would have thought you were the Junkrat from Overwatch. Same thing.
Mhm.
Like, imagine the grenades. My mind went to Junkrat. But overall, I love the idea.
I
I
was
love that
thinking,
you.
yeah.
And what you can do with the stuff. It's gonna be interesting, so to speak. As long as you don't turn the carriage into a fucking bomb or something, I'm fine. I guess.
I'm allowed to infuse gems on the side of it. It makes it pretty.
True. True. Why do you think I left? No, that's for later. Now go on
All right.
because
Is
Tarevian
that
is not here.
is that all you have to say about the classic collection,
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Levian? Okay, good. The next person is, well, Levian is not here. I mean, no, Trevian is not here yet, so that only leaves us with Caleb. Caleb, what do you think? What are your ideas?
I really like the idea. I mean, like Levian said, it does sound very cost heavy, but you did mention that the the lesser spells
Yes, I
basically
specifically. Thank you.
were basically repeatable, but you needed to reinfuse the gems, which I like that, and it makes sense, for higher level spells to consume gems. You're not gonna, it's I think was it Revivify consumes like a diamond worth like what 500 gold or
300.
something.
I'm
Three. Hey, uh, which makes sense, for that spell. I couldn't imagine,
Mhm.
you throwing a diamond at somebody and then it revives
I felt
an
that.
entire team or something. Although who knows, maybe Valve would allow that. I don't know. um, uh, but I was thinking, yeah, like you could, I mean, you could combine aspects of a grenade with the gem. Um, like
So
maybe something
yes,
like, yeah, maybe something like, for example, if you were to infuse, I don't know, like an emerald with chill touch, it would create like a splash of chill touch in an area or something. I think that'd be really cool, or
I
something like
was
that.
yeah, yeah. That's my exact goal is eventually to create like shields. But she's
Yeah.
gonna learn how to. I hopefully learn how to engrave any spell, infuse any spell on her gems.
Mm. And
Right. Is
and
that all
about
you
and the aspect of
go on?
I believe you mentioned that the ability to learn to put a spell that you just heard of and not really entirely learned. I think there's potential with that. For example, I mean, wild magic is a thing, so you could, I don't know, offer a gem to the plexus maybe, and then Val could in turn be like, hey, so this gem is now infused with this, or
So
this,
I had an
or
idea
some
for that if
variation
it's
of
the
that.
right time for me to say. With the
Well, we
starting
are
perks,
supposed to
there's the
let
one oh yeah, gotta go to Trevian first. He's back now. Yep, go.
Yeah, so
like we are supposed to
okay,
let
yeah.
each of them like finish their thoughts, and then you get to
Yes.
refute both of them at once.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, that's basically all I had to say about that. I like the
Oh, that's it.
idea. I think it has insane potential if done correctly.
All right. As for Trevian, I don't know how much you heard of Levians, but
No,
if you say something that he said again, that's fine. Oh, what is it?
I had it. I had it. I had my headset. But can I ask you a couple of things because I still struggle with my photophobia and everything. So, and it was hard to understand a couple. How many can you have active at the same time of these gems infused?
So that's my thing is I don't want there to be a limitation. I want the limitations to be other. She's going to have literally like a bag full of just like very situational, like Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. Like you'll be in a situation
Okay.
where someone goes, oh my God, I need a pair of underwear. And she's like, oh, I have some in a capsule. Here you go. Like someone's just like,
So,
man, I wish I could talk to that frog. And she's like, oh, I've got this little gem here. Here you go.
so
Do we need the
basically,
one that
they're
turns
like
into a car?
scrolls or
Yeah,
potions.
there's something like
Exactly like
scrolls, I guess.
scrolls.
Yeah.
Exactly like scrolls. Exactly what I was thinking.
Except
And
because they
what's the level?
really expensive things.
What's the level you
Mm.
can put inside?
Wow. I mean, I was hoping it might be based on the quality of the gems almost. Like, I mean, like, imagine
So you can put
to do a
spells
third
like a
level spell
level
before
5
she's fucking ready
spell.
for it. That'd be fucking awesome.
So you can put like a level
What was that
5
one more
spell
time?
if you have you can put like a level 5 spell at level 3 as a character just if you have a big enough gem.
Yeah, that's my hope. That's exactly it. I'm
And
not
you
wording it very well because I'm not
and you
well
don't
versed
need
in how to say
to
this stuff, but that's exactly what I'm thinking.
and you don't need to have ever heard of a spell.
No, not quite that simple. So if it's okay, Val, do you mind? Because it's easier sometimes as a conversation, sometimes as well when like someone's so knowledgeable.
If he's questioning you, then you
Yeah.
definitely can answer. Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much. So I saw that there was the perk improvised spell, and I kind of really want to take that and then add it and put that as a part of it. So it's not that she can just like hear of something or think of something. Once she has the intention to, like, say, improvise a real spell that's already been created, not make her own one. She has to roll 3 times and explain how she was able to come up with her way to do it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
It's like a way of learning spells out of the system, basically.
So
Mm-hmm.
I have a few things that I think they can be, but it's personal. They can totally be balanced. One is inscribing spells beyond your scope of knowledge. Like this is a thing that we see in enchanting or even in just spell scribing, like making scrolls. Like I can craft scrolls probably because it's part of crafting usually, but I'm limited to the spells I have at hand in my book and the level I can cast. Even if I cast a spell from a scroll, usually if it's outside the scope of knowledge, if it's too high, I require a roll. So being able, just because you had like natural 20 while mining something, you have an amazing gem, having the ability to put a spell way beyond our level can break things really badly, especially if you can just you heard of a spell, you roll a few times, you can have advantage and everything. You can possibly break a lot of things. So it's probably best if you tie it to your level, so you can do the gems, but according to the level that you usually could cast. You or a spellcaster of the same level. Maybe it can pierce the fact that you are a half caster to use higher level spells like a full caster, but having like beyond not unlimited just by cost. One is a lot more costly for me instead of limiting it to level, and two, it could possibly be a bit broken because Val then has to check every single gem you get because he risks of having like, I don't know, a level 7 fireball on hand for you to throw at something, which could be problematic to balance. Like if you have like,
if it's okay,
yeah, like for me,
I
if
had a
it's
plan for this one. For the
okay,
balancing of that, because I don't know well enough. I guess I just didn't say it. I never imagined she'd be able to do any spell. I don't like that kind of stuff. I've never been about overpowered characters. I should specify. I don't think she'd be able to do more than one level above what her current is, unless like maybe a very very special gem. And then that's part of the thing is like the actual ability to find a gem that would be able to go more than one level above her current ability would like that. I would hope that wouldn't be happening often. I wouldn't. I mean, like, because I'd say like, say if she's like level 1, right? Like for where
yeah,
she's at. Wait, what level are we at now, guys?
3.
We're going on 3, yeah.
Okay, so like we're at level 3. I'd say that with the one of the best quality gems, she would be able to possibly after 3 rolls and a lot of explaining be able to potentially, there has to be a lot of like, and the DM hopefully will just say no, that's not possible, that's too overpowered, but she would only be able to do a level 5 spell, not level 7s or anything like that.
Level 5
I
spell
would
is
hope
really
maybe for
strong.
the rule of, I know, I'm not saying
It's
only
like
like
in
that. I
7
don't mean to
levels.
say only like that. Yeah, I don't mean to. So we're level 3. I'm thinking that if she had a perfect gem, she might be able to sometimes do a level 5 spell.
Oof. At level 3?
It's the thing is, a level 3 we can cast level 2 spells.
Where?
A level 5 spell is like a level 9 or 11.
I'm guys. Then I'm using the wrong terminology, and I need help with the stuff, guys. When I'm
Yeah,
talking about, I'm saying
that's what
what
I
level
thought.
spells
Yeah,
can
yeah.
she do now, guys? Thank you very
No,
much, because I
that's why I'm
really
saying,
like. Please remember, I
that's the
don't know what I'm
difference.
fucking talking about.
No,
Yes,
so
I
basically
know.
every 2 levels you get a level more. So
Thank
you
you.
are jumping like 7 level ahead.
I'm not meaning to. So what I'm trying to say is, what
No.
spell
I'm
can she do right now?
explaining. I'm
I know.
explaining
I
the
understand.
difference. I'm not trying
I get it.
to slap you in the
No, I
hand. It's
know.
like this is what you're
Babe,
saying.
I
I'm
hear you, babe.
explaining.
Babe, I hear you.
That's
I
it.
got it.
I think it could
So,
be hard to
so what level
balance.
spell can we? What level
Right now,
spell can Rosalind
second.
do now?
I mean, if
He's making you guys interrupt each other in a queue.
right now you can cast just level 1, I can cast level 2
Okay.
because I'm a full caster.
So, based on that, then, which is what I'm trying to base it off, she would be able to do level 3 spells with a very nice gem.
I see. Okay.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
understand the terminology, and when I asked what level spells can she do, I didn't mean what level are we. I meant what level spells can she do. So she can do level 1,
okay. That
then with
explains
a
a lot.
perfect level. You guys responded with level 3, and I just went off with that. No, if she's only doing level 1 spells, then she can do one group higher, which would be level 3.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Again, please, guys, I do not want an overpowered character. So if I say something that sounds like that,
No.
maybe just
No,
like
that's
pull
why
me back.
it can be balanced around like 1 tier above or something
Yeah.
because you are a half caster and you are lower than a full caster, so it's
That's the
understandable.
wording I'm wanting then.
You
One
can do
tier
like
above.
That's another
Yeah.
matter to be taken into account. That she has decided to take the. Wait, did you? Actually, I don't remember very well. What
So
archetype? What archetype
can't-
did you take in the end? I think it was the
what does that
developed.
mean? Yes, I did.
Okay. So
I
you
took
have
the
like a lot
developed.
less spell slots than let's say a wizard
Yeah.
or Trevian or whatever.
That's why I really like
that
this
is
idea. Yeah.
The consumable is really nice for me, just to close my argument. The idea is extremely nice because it's the core of your character. It blends your jeweler thing and your artificer because you use implements to replicate magic, and it just needs to be balanced, I think, and that's all.
Mm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
then
Right.
it's expensive. Like if I start to write scrolls every day, Val is probably say, okay, you pay, bitch, and you know it's how it works. You pay for stuff and you can get extra consumables, but they are consumables, so you know you need to know that it's going to be expensive as a pastime. But I think it's really cool. Like, oh, I have this gem that I made one day that has the spell of, you know, stop diarrhea. I don't know.
Yeah, like random ass
Yeah.
shit. Like she just was like
Yeah.
fiddling, tinkering in her room. She had a
Yeah.
spare gem after she made the ladies' gems, and she'll just come
Yeah.
up like. But it has to be a spell that's a real spell, and it's sometimes she'll call them weird names, and Terrain will be like, "Oh, that's what the actual name is," and she'll be like, "Oh, I
I
like
think
my one more."
if you heard the thing before, it's better. I think like damaging things are easier to replicate probably because you know this gem explode with fire, this gem explode with darkness, this gem explode with, I don't know, diarrhea. But things that do a special effect, probably it's easier if you like. If you've seen the spell made by someone, it's easier. If you have someone if you know the spell, it's easier. Or if you have someone in the party that knows the spell, it's easier because they can tell you like, yeah, try this, and that, and it's easier for you. Or if you have like, I don't know, recipes, you could have like a recipe book of things you studied and tried, so it's easier to make them. But yeah, I think it's a whole concept behind, and you could do more features around this thing. I don't know, like temporarily overload the gem at some level, or I don't know, anything. Anyway, that's my thing. Sorry if
All right.
I
So
made it long.
now Rosalind, it was a bit longer than the rest, but that's fine. So Rosalind, now you get your chance to basically like talk about what they have said, right? Like go like for example, I think Levian made a point about your other idea of using these grenades instead of well, I don't know if I don't actually understood if it was like the gems would be also the gems or not, but you could talk about these things that he said. I think Trevian has made a big focus on the balance of the ability, but I do know that your knowledge of the ND is not as much as the ones of us that have been playing for a lot of years in the past. So you don't need to worry about too much about balance. We can talk about balance, you know, during the week, and we can like throw ideas back and forth until we have something that works. That's not a focus. Think about more about the specifics, like the things that the RP things that you need this to do, and then we can figure out a way to make it work. And what about Caleb? What was the? I seem to forget what point Caleb was rising. Fuck, what was it? Um, what did you mention? Damn it, I forgot. What
Uh,
was it, Caleb, that you said about this? About this?
I
You
I
mentioned.
mentioned that more or less like the mechanics of how it could work, like for, for example, infusing a gem with chill touch. It would you throw it and it would make like a little radius maybe instead of
Right,
a single
right,
target.
right, right. So, for
Yeah.
example, changing spells because of these effects, like for example, Chill Toss is just a single target ability or spells rather. So with these like when you mention improvised spells, the starting perk, improvised spells actually
Yes,
allows you to
but
change certain
improvise.
like specifics about it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, I because I noticed that, and I didn't notice it until now, unfortunately, which is why it's not included. I because I told you straight away, oh, I can't do observationalist, and then I just happened to be looking through the perks. I remembered I want to improvise well. She can do it. She has a high enough intelligence.
Yeah, you
She
can
can
get that
take that as her
eventually.
level 4 perk.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, it's not
I mean, she could
the
take it right
strongest
now because
perk,
I
but
chose not to.
it's very, very creative wise. It's very free for you to create something new with it. Although it says that
If you go
normally
to
you
her
just like roll it
bio
at
as
random,
well,
but oh yeah. Let me see. What do I
yeah.
check in your
If
bio?
there's what is it? There's one thing I have uh what is it? Have research. Oh, here, flaws. Please look at her flaws.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, there we go. So improvised spell you said potentially could lead to that.
Oh, I see what you mean. You want to make like a discovery, something new, something
Mm-hmm.
that nobody's done before. That's interesting. Okay, all right.
And it's something that
before
drives her as well.
All right then, perfect. Well, before we get to the actual debate between you and I, do you have anything to say about the things that your teammates have pointed out?
So what Caleb said was very much like that's her driving force for what her eventual goal is. That's exactly what she wants. Is she wants to be able to create a gem, maybe even like eventually it would go like because that's so high level that'd be much further. But yeah, she wants the shield spell. She wants to be able to create a force field.
Okay, that's kind of cool. All right.
Um,
Anything about the
I
other
do.
two?
The mining thing, everyone keeps saying it's going to be very expensive. That's part of the limitation. She genuinely isn't ever meant to be an overpowered character. The fact that it's so expensive is why it's so appealing to me. It's so uniquely her, and it's a lot to do with chance. It's very much to do with chance. Does she happen to just fucking find a gem that could work with this? Like, say if she because when she rolls these 3 times, I know we can do a lot to strong arm advantage on these rolls, absolutely. But and I do have to acknowledge my character has a double crit rate, so that's also another thing to go in. But I feel like with improvisation, I would like there to be higher consequences for if she doesn't roll to succeed. Like she could lose her fucking gems, you know what I mean? Like and just be like, oh, that just blew up in her face like a science experiment.
Okay, interesting. All right. Anything else?
Improvised spell, I liked what Caleb said about wild magic. Hadn't thought about it at all. I kind of would love a little bit of that chaos involved in this class recollection then. Like the fact that things can go quite wrong for her because she is trying to improvise things that she could just do the right way. She could just fucking learn it the right way, but she won't.
All right.
It's like that kid in algebra class who refuses to follow the formula but still gets the right answer.
Oh yeah, that was me all the way.
Yeah, that was me actually.
I'm like, why are you guys doing it this way? It's so much simpler. We do it this way.
It helped me a lot when I started doing calculus. It was just algebra where the teachers hated it.
All right. Well, I have so many things to say, but I need to wait until you tell me you're done answering to your teammates.
I'm done.
So I'm waiting for your green flag. Okay, good. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, Rosalind has done her class collection to us now. And therefore now I need to look at my notes, and I will be making points. Normally, I mean, before what I did was make a little table here of plus and negatives. So I'm going to do a little version again. So I can keep up a little record of how we'll explain and how much I understand it and how much I like it, so that later on I can reflect on how much I buff the ability once it's actually
Oh,
finished.
last point then, Val, because this one is for you. Part of the reason I really want to do this and what I really like about and what it will be doing mostly, this is not for combat mostly. Yes, her driving force is to create some healing devices, but most of these gems she'll be creating in this pouch, like Bulma, will be like non-combat related. Like they will like I don't know, they cook a meal. Oh, here's a little bit of like here's some honey, here's some water, things like that.
Okay.
Oh, you needed a knife? Here's a knife. Yeah, no, that came from my gym.
Sounds almost like a controlled version of wild magic or something. All right.
Not too much control.
Can I ask 2 things really quick? Because I have a master belt of undying flow in my inventory. Why?
A what? The what?
I have master's belt unyielding flow.
Oh, I gave it to you, remember?
For what?
Because I had to attune to my shield.
So you want this disenchanted?
You can do what you want with it. You can disenchant it, give it to Levian, or I don't know. I don't think Levian wants it.
This is a very complex monk thing that could be very useful.
I just can't use it because I had to attune to my shield.
Okay, Levian, do you want this?
Check.
You know what? I'm going to put it in. I can put it into the campaign 3 inventory, and then people can figure it out. I wasn't remembering that you gave it to me. I was like, what the fuck do I do with this?
All
What
right, well,
happened
we
to
have
my
to continue
inventory?
with the class
Yeah,
recollection.
yeah, yeah.
Let's see. So, Rosalind, are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here.
All right, perfect. So let's begin. First of all, the gem coders. What I've liked the most so far has been the name. The name actually really inspires me so much to see what it makes me want to see what it is that it means. And I'm gonna begin with the thematic first. We're gonna be talking about the things you've spoken about, the people, how people react to it, and where you may find this and whatnot first, and then we'll move on to the actual functionings and whatnot. So first of all,
Mhm.
let's see. The idea is about and spell inscribing or coding, quote unquote, onto gems. That is the core concept of the class, as its
Mhm.
own method of you to rediscover magic or re-understand it without having to
Mm.
bend your will to the rules of the plexus or sorcery or might whatever other means other people have already developed.
Bro,
Even
you're
the
fantastic.
Batusi,
Yes, this is what I
whatever.
was trying to say, guys. This was what I said.
This is just recollection now. What I'm saying right now.
That's what I
All
said.
right.
That's what I just. I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
This is what I heard from you before, by the way.
Thank you, babe.
This is
I
exactly
needed
what I
that.
heard.
Thank you so
Word
much.
for word, word for word. I know,
Oh, yeah.
word for word.
Guys, I don't know what you mean. It's her talking. She's just making my own voice, and she's super good at
Yes,
imitating.
yeah. She's that. It's
Oh my
that good of a ventriloquist. Doing it from your Discord. That's. I mean,
That is a very very scary class recollection. Somebody who can imitate the DM and change reality.
yes,
I
and
threw a
make it
gem and did command person.
through your Discord somehow.
Alrighty, right. So what was I saying? This is your means of for you to rediscover magic outside of the bounds of the rules that other classes may have set for themselves. But I'd also like the fact that you showed a little bit of humility, let's say, and you're like, no, but I could do this correctly. I just don't want to, right? Like I'm gonna suffer the consequences of not following the steps of masters that have done this for
Yeah,
who knows how long. Instead, I'm gonna find my own
she's
way.
very
And
stubborn.
and to me, this is going to be almost like a class that has its own path or story about how will it end. Will it end that she was
Mhm.
right and this was just yet another way to access magic even to the highest versions of its abilities, let's say, or will it be just a failure? You know, like the wrong way to access, like a shortcut. You know, like a shortcut
Val,
that yes,
Val,
you know
does
that
she
it's this
Shinobu
thing.
herself? Does she Shinobu herself? Like Shinobu just happens.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, Chernobyl.
I said, yeah. No, I totally am vibing with this. I love that. Like, does that
All
happen?
right.
Is that the end of her story?
I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Next is Gem focus. The gem focus is the most controversial bit about this class. It's actually probably the most controversial class out of all four because it utilizes such an expensive material. But we have so many questions about this because the specifics is where we get lost in this class. With the balance is where we get lost. But I'm not done with the lore. However, you mentioned something about most people not knowing gem coders or not knowing they exist until something happens. And I really like that is what Levian did as well. The mentioning of a future possible like school or a place where people would be
Mm.
taught how to do this. I don't know if by
If she
you,
doesn't
but
Shinobu herself.
right, if she doesn't blow up first. All right. Um, so I want you to tell me, was there such an intention, or is that just a possibility, or is that something you intend to do in the future to create your
So,
I mean, I guess the objective was to become a noble, or to at least to
yes.
make a discovery of enough relevance. But what about how to spread this knowledge? That's what I'm asking.
So one of the things that like I always imagine for these characters and stuff like that is like the golden years. I know that most time journeymen won't ever reach it, but it is like, a goal. So this is like very much in a once she's met her destiny, once she's fulfilled her job in Rivaloria, if she's lucky enough to do it, and she goes back to receive her noble, like her what is it called, nobledom? I'm not sure. But if she goes back to receive her title, I imagine that it would probably come with some responsibilities within Elixian culture. She would hate that, but the way that she would do it is she would she would choose this, like the lesser of all evils. She would pass on her knowledge to and she'd be really selective about her students now. Like she'd just want real erratic, crazy, weird people. Like it wouldn't be other noble Elixians. It wouldn't be people with money or something like that. It'd be a very arbitrary test for how they get into the school. They should need them. I don't know. They need to be a little bit chaotic. They need to be maybe she'd only go for people with wild magic so that she can teach them how to harness it. I'm not sure. But the whole thing is, it would be golden years. It's a retirement thing for her to, in some way, give back to Elixir, because I do assume that they expect that of their noble women and men.
That's what golden years means. My bad. I was not understanding what that means. My bad. My English fails me sometimes. Okay, understood. Good. And let me go back to your map because I was preparing something, but I think I'm gonna count that as a fulfilled one. Yes. It might be something that we do very later on, but as long as you do have it in mind, I appreciate that because I really like the intention of
the weird
this
old
knowledge to
kook.
be expressed.
Imagine Elixians would whisper about her quite badly. Like, oh yeah, she's a noble woman, but you don't want to be one like her. Like there would be no honor as an Elixian to go to her school.
I see. Well, I mean, that depends on how successful this turns out to be, right? We'll see.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Maybe she just actually. She would hate that if people loved her. She would hate that.
All right. Now, you mentioned how it would spread. You mentioned how people don't really know about this class. What is the? I mean, I guess I can justify it myself by saying that perhaps because it's tied to such an expensive base material as gems are, then the reason people don't know about them is just because there's not that many. But can you explain that to me?
May I
why
also give an example? Absolutely. Has anybody watched Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right, cool. Let's keep going. So, Toph is an earthbender, right? But she's also the very first ironbender, metalbender, steelbender. And once she figures this out of her own, it's slowly throughout other people find this ability within themselves. Like once the whispers come out, that there is this, people are then not just anyone. You cannot learn this. There has to be innate mind. There's the way your brain is wired for you to be the kind like what Kaylin was saying. We were those kids who would not do algebra the way we were told to, but we would always get the same result. There's a type of person who has the potential to become a gem coder.
Oh, so it's not a thing that anybody can learn. It's not mundane.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. So that's the reason why people
it's like metal benders.
They're like Jedis.
Within earthbenders, there's perfection. Yes, a little bit, but not like that. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, accept it.
You've been diagnosed with gem explosion.
You have been diagnosed with these nuts.
Because I did mention that I wanted it to be not just it's called gem coders because that's what she is. Eventually, it's a school of improvised magic, which isn't wild magic, is what it would end up being. It's kind of coming to me more now because I did mention I would love any tradesperson, proficient person to be almost able to do it within their trade, like a carpenter who's able to engrave upon his wood. This is for the professions. This is for the common man, the people who have to earn their living with their hands.
Oh, you gave me a great idea.
They're the only people who have the potential for this.
Okay, profession.
Let's hope that she.
I like that.
Profession based.
Let's hope she doesn't meet a gem dragonborn. Otherwise, she's gonna infuse the dragonborn.
Yes.
Right. So eventually, I'd imagine the class changing name. They'd just be called the coders. They would no longer be just relegated to gem coders. Maybe even profession code, but they would be the coders.
All right, that sounds great. All right, moving on to the next thing. You mentioned capsules. Now, I do accept definitely inspiration quotes because that makes us able to understand and for you to illustrate your ideas better. You mentioned these capsules from Dragon Ball. I think what they did, I'm not a huge super fan of Dragon Ball, but I do understand that Bulma's capsules, they basically stored... they store... shut the fuck up. I watched GT as a kid and I loved it, but people say that's the worst one.
Awesome.
It is.
No, GT was great.
GT's awesome.
No, it was great, guys. It was all great. Every one of it's fantastic. All of it's fantastic.
This just became a
All right, shut the fuck up,
debate
everybody.
about Dragon Ball.
We're doing D&D right now. So, what was I thinking? Fuck, now you took me out of the fucking train, stupid ass lion.
No, Bulma,
I
Bulma and
say?
her capsules. Bulma and her capsules. Bulma and her capsules.
Right. So, can you explain to me exactly, like, okay, so I understand that we are tying spells into this system somehow, like existing
Mhm.
spells, and then changing them as the improvised spell does by changing certain aspects about the spell. But how do, because the way I understand capsules from Dragon Ball Z is that they like store objects, no? That they store the actual physical
They
objects.
do. They do. So that is more of
So-
that's so it's not so not so straightforward as that's more of a spiritual example. You're so right. What I'm imagining here, so Bulma has a briefcase. Bulma has a briefcase of just like random capsules, like for any situation. It's all based off her own lived experience of why, because she invents all of these, by the way. That's also why I like Bulma. So like the reason she has these and why like maybe other people don't get them is well she had a need for it, you know what I mean? And occasionally they're helpful, most of the time they're not. Sometimes they save the day. But she has this briefcase full of just like weird shit like Mary Poppins, and she's just pulling stuff out. Is this what we helpful? No, not that one. I thought this one would work, you know, kind of thing.
Okay. You know, it sort of reminds me also of the idea of that Theravian was bringing to me during the week about prepared spells, right? About having these spells that are only for a specific situation, and they don't have it all the time, but they prepare them when they know they're gonna need them, sort of thing. Okay. Okay.
Because she
Right,
only sleeps 4 hours a day, and I can just imagine her just like ruminating in her room and just being like, "Oh my god, but what if we came to a ditch that never ended? What would we do? Fuck, I gotta have a bridge in a gym."
Okay, perfect. All right, next thing I had in my list. Gem focus, spell scribing, gem code and name is cool. Yes, it is. Bulma capsules already finished. All right, collection of one-use spells. Okay, we're now moving on to the actual functions of the ability, and that is where we're gonna have the most trouble. So I'm gonna check if there's anything else before we get into that. Okay, so now I understand now, which is why I gave you this plus, which is that this profession is not this profession. This class is not oriented only for gem or for jewelers,
No.
but rather it is meant for artisans, for those that create things, right? To express magic through their craft.
And their
Okay.
medium would limit their power. Like, you know, there's no way for someone with wood to be able to do the same things all the time. But what if they found living wood? What if they found petrified wood? What if they found amber, you know, something else? Like, I can imagine that they would have to find their own mediums that were of high quality.
Okay. Yeah, that bit I've already covered, and I think you have the right idea about. The next thing I have in my list would be, you mentioned your Eldritch Cannon and about how it doesn't reach very far at all. In which way would gems change that?
Well, the thing is I was hoping that, so like she would be able to throw these gems, right? And they would be able to then be active on that person. She'd be able to leave. So she'd be able to dash away and she wouldn't have to be there to activate it on their turn. That's the problem with the Eldritch Cannon is that she has to be in range of them. So she can't just leave it there and then go off and do something. She has to stay in range until their turn so she can turn it on.
I see. Okay. So
And she's a sniper. She's not going to be in melee all the time. Like she can be. She's tough and nice. She's got a great AC now. But like she's often on top of the gecko managing the cannon, or she's somewhere to getting a high vantage point. She's just not where she she's not close enough to the people she cares about. I've noticed in fights. Trevian I think's noticed the same as well. No one stays in one place, and it's so hard.
I mean, Trevian has more range because of his power word heal, and that's usually the only thing that is keeping Levian alive. But in your case, what I'm thinking is, are you trying to say that this ability of yours, the one that we're going to be developing after this, is going to be replacing or altering the Eldritch Cannon, or is it going to be like an upgrade to it, or how does the Eldritch Cannon come into this class collection? Or because
The
otherwise,
Eldritch Cannon was the inspiration. My apologies.
okay.
That's part of the lore.
Okay, so it's not part of the ability really.
Yeah,
okay.
it's how she pushed her brain into realizing she needed something more than this.
That makes more sense to me. Thank you. Okay, I will cover that one then. Whoop, done. Next one is okay. The one-time spell uses mentioned. That's the biggest concern we've all had from the beginning. When you say one time for these spells, like consumables, are you saying that you're going to be destroying the gems after you've used them? I mean, I understand you toss
Okay.
like a ruby and it creates a fireball wherever you hit with the ruby, but does the ruby get destroyed?
So that was my thing. If it's within her level, no. But if it's above her level, yes. If it's a tier above her, like any
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Actually, that
So
only works for now because no, I have more of an answer to that because that works for what her. So level ones would not consume it. Level threes could possibly, absolutely. If she had if the gem is higher quality than the tier of spell, then it won't be consumed. But if they're of equal quality, the gem is consumed.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. Well, it obviously poses the problem that Trevian mentioned, which is that gems of really high levels are going to be available to you way before the highest levels of
Yeah.
spells are ever even close to being available to you. So here's where we're going to be super technical. Not now. I'll do it along the week, and I'll like propose you ideas about it. But we're going to have to be very hyper technical about these limitations. But a question I have is, for example, here, if I have a gem, let's say this is the gem. I don't know how to draw a gem. This is the gem that I'm using. Let's say that this is the same quality as what you mentioned a level 1 spell would be.
Mhm.
So you would, when would you, in your idea, when would you infuse it with a level 1 spell slot? What would spend it? And what would make you infuse it again? Like like how long does it take? When do you do it? Etc.
Okay, so for the first time she ever tries to infuse it, unless she is taught a spell by someone else, which means doing it the correct way, she has to roll 3 times to even be able to infuse it onto the gem
Okay, interesting.
for the first time.
Put it here. Okay. After that, you said
Okay.
something about return, so you don't have to do it again.
Yes, exactly. That's what she would want to do. Level ones, I would hope, if you agree, do not have the ability to destroy her gem. It's when she tries to improvise a spell that is a tier above that she then has the potential to actually destroy the gem just by trying to make it.
Oh, it's when you make it, not when you use it, that it gets destroyed. Oh.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, understood. Okay.
Yeah. So if she tries to attempt a spell that is 1 tier above her spell casting ability, there is the potential of her blowing it up a little, like, the gem's gone, and she'll just be yeah. I understand everyone's really worried about money, but at the same time, I'm just like, she's the jewel craft. You guys will never know what gem she has or doesn't. Do you guys really know what money she has or doesn't?
All right. I mean, wizards already
Um,
have the ability of making consumables through scrolls, so we're going to be using probably the same logic, and it's not going to break anything. I am not worried about that. I am more worried about things like this, for example.
Okay.
If you were to infuse, like this example right here, right? You did it 3 times. You managed to learn not learn. You managed to infuse one of Tarevian's spells into this gem, right? And now you have it as a consumable, but with some things altered because of your sort of improvisation of the spell. And now you have it in your inventory, like some sort of like grenade almost, or like scroll, and it's ready. But did this process spend a slot of yours? Like for the day, I mean.
So for the day, so the process of making it, I did not consider that. I think that would be quite fair that she has to use a spell slot to infuse it. But wait. Paris didn't have to use spell slots to infuse things.
That's a different thing. They didn't use the
Oh.
spell. They didn't make the spell happen on their own. They still needed Paris to actually cast them. That's a different thing.
Oh, no, yeah, no, these are based on her. So the spell slot will be used when she uses the gem, not when she infuses it, please.
Okay, I see. Okay. So this is
Thank
like
you.
crafting it,
No, I get it
and
now.
then
I'm
after
sorry, I
that,
wasn't understanding.
when you're actually doing it,
Yes.
you would spend like, let's say, a level 1 spell slot to use the gem.
Yes, please.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, please.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Is there something else I'm thinking about?
Cantrips will
Not
never ever
really.
consume a gem.
Okay. I think that's all I was worried about. Okay. Let me take that down out of the list. and another matter dealt with. Okay, last couple of ones that are left. Okay, one time spell uses type of gems, turn spells into remaking discovering them, wants to understand magic. Terevian mentioned balance, utilizing level to balance outside gem value. What is the difference between scroll? Oh yeah, this is my biggest question so far. I think it's the last one. Oh no, there is this and then an idea of mine that is not a question and it's just something that you inspired me about. But this is the last one you're going to actually have to defend against. Okay, what is the difference then between this and a spell scroll? Well, I mean, you already answered a little bit because you said it
I
actually
did. I
spends
was about
your
to
spell
say.
slot.
Oh, okay. No, so that's that. I didn't think of that. No, the main difference is the character and the reason why he will not use. She like spell slots have no connect. Spell scrolls have no connection to her. It hasn't entered her mind that that would be a better option. Every rational person would tell her this is all like, why would you not just use spell scrolls? But that's the point.
Okay, very good. I'm good with this.
It's
Then
that
the last thing
inventor mentality. It's you know Doc Brown from Back to the Future. It's like that inventor's mentality of like always wanting to have the next breakthrough, wanting like the way up like yeah, I can't quite explain it. It's an ambition. There's something just very ambitious behind it.
Okay, understandable. All right, then the last thing I have to tell you is not a criticism whatsoever. It's actually just an idea that you gave me, and I wanted to express because I'm also somewhat of a player myself. Let's see. You mentioned how this would not just be for like jewel crafters, but rather for just all artisans, and that gave me idea of what if somehow your level in your profession. There's already some things that do this, but what if somehow the level of your profession improved your magic, right? Like you became stronger through your
Crazy. I
crafting.
love it so much. I think that would be
Okay.
incredible. I think that would really go well because I've been trying to figure out. I didn't know how to get her profession and her magic to go together in an actual literal sense in the roles. But that would be amazing because if you're not good at your craft as an artisan, whatever it be, then of course this would affect your ability to be able to use your materials, your crafts, your products in these magical endeavors.
All right. Well, one last thing that I just thought of is that Teravian also had an issue with this. Is when Teravian made his classic collection, he made it all about the inked mage. But then he,
Yes.
out of his own volition, decided to, hey, but I'm not just an ink mage. I'm an inked mage that is a watercolor style. Like he almost made like a subclass of his just created class. So he created a class and instantly made a
Yes.
subclass of it.
Yes.
So that is
She is the gem of the coders.
yes, that is the thing that I wanted to ask you about because in this classic collection, I don't expect you to make subclasses. So what I'm thinking here is, in the future, are you going to like stick to that subclass, or are you going to be like expanding the entirety of the I don't know what to call them, the coders?
The coders. That's the eventual name. The coders. Yes, she would. She thinks that this. I mean, because it all comes with knowledge and understanding. As she creates it, she believes she has created a class. But as she interacts with other artisans through their travels and they gather more lost, she'll see that she is but a subclass within this huge umbrella of abilities.
Okay, well, all right. Well, we'll see whether you take that then in the future. All right, well, I'm done. This is finished. I have my notes. I have my points. You are at a positive due to the one idea that I really liked. Which one was this one? I think it was. Which one was it that you? Oh yeah, it's the thing that we just mentioned. Yeah, right. This is it. The fact that this is for all artisans and not just for jewel crafting. All right. Congratulations on that success. Not everybody here managed to do that. To get me
Very
to
much.
have a positive.
I think
Positive point
blacksmiths
at
would
the
be
end.
the most next interesting. Oh, are you gonna?
But with that, we are going to be closing Classroom Collection for this campaign now. Only one issue we have, of course, is that now we're going to go into the next act, and you don't have your ability yet for this week. So you're going to have some patience with me because I cannot make it right now on the fly, of
No
course.
problem.
So I'll. Why not? What we'll do is you will have it by next week for sure.
Got it.
But for now,
Perfect.
there's nothing I can do about it. So let's move on. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over those bits of little roleplay that have to happen before the time skip ends. If there is anything that I'm forgetting, guys, do remind me, because I know there is like a lot of little events that we have to get through.
We did all the 4 actions for everybody, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided to go with improvised spell, by the way, for my perk though.
Oh, you changed that? Which one were you would you not gonna take
Remember,
then?
so I took observationalist, but I do not have the wisdom for it, and neither does our lovely Caleb, who's my Triforce partner. So I can't take it. That was too preemptive. I'm sorry about that. I will take improvised spell instead on this level.
So I take observationalist away from you, right?
Yes, please. We're both at 10 wisdom, like exactly. So yeah, I can't take it.
And you're taking improvised spell. Improvised spell.
Instead.
Bing, bing. All right, improvised spell requires something right off the bat. Can you select whether you want it to be damaging or not?
Not.
Not. Okay.
Hell yeah. That was the same
And now
thing
we
for me
go
and
to
Dova.
spell. Spells. Let me see. It has to be a level 1 spell, so that much I know. But I need you to roll a 1d2 first, so I can divide this gigantic table at least in 2.
Okay, got it. So for this as well, this is what starts it all. This is what begins her whole journey. And over this 4 years, I would imagine it probably happened maybe in the second year, Val. After she's made her bandages, focused on her bullets, done all of that, she's now
This
working
is
with
so
these
relevant
babies.
to your class. We have to do like a little roleplay
so
event about
relevant.
it as well. Yeah.
Okay,
We will.
Sorry.
Actually, do you want to keep the actual resolution of getting this perk for that RP moment? Do you want to like wait until then, so that way we tie it all together?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right, but do remember to remind me, because I might forget.
I got a 1.
I got a 1. All right, perfect. Let's go to the actual events then. I need everybody to roll initiative for me. Are you in the same map as me? Yes, you are. Can you roll initiative for me, everybody?
Can do.
Oh, there's no common encounter.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No.
All right, there you go.
DM, forgetting everything. Typical.
Oh, man, you guys, everybody's dice looks so different on my screen.
Already right.
We all
So I
custom
think Rosalind is
dice.
actually first. All right, Rosalind, let's list down the
Oh,
things that
shit.
you're going to have to act out during this time skip. The first thing that I can
Yes.
think of was the crafting alongside Levian. That's the first thing that I can think of. Crafting alongside Levian, he made your guns and whatnot. Then I can think of also the improvised spell.
We made bandages. We made a and we
there you
gave
go. That's
but
another
that'll
one.
be yeah.
Let me see. Let me put that in the list. Improvise. There we go.
And Miss Shy learned the dock feature, which is really cool.
All right. Doc. I'm gonna put it here. Doc.
39
Already
years
right.
old now.
You're 39. Damn. Look at that.
Yeah, Caleb is the old.
Really old. Okay. Is there something else that we were supposed to do RP wise with Rosalind during this time skip that I'm forgetting?
I made bullets. Yeah, I made bullets and cannonballs.
Oh, the cannon stuff. Yeah, we need to do the cannon stuff.
Yeah, the cannon stuff. Yeah, with Lively and XR.
Okay, perfect. Already right. Should I go through the list with everybody first and then we do them all in a row? I think I will. I think that's a good idea. Caleb, what were the things that we should be acting out during this time skip for you?
You said
Things
roll?
that we were relevant enough. What was that?
You said roll? What one of the things?
No, go.
Act out.
What
Role
events?
plays.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
okay.
roleplay.
Okay, so one of the things that I really wanted to do was
All right, the pool. Yeah.
that, yes, because it's sort of like it's symbolic because Caleb is sort of like embracing the strength that he gets from the dark side. And he's gonna be basically implementing. I don't know if you've seen that those characters in some fiction where they talk normally and then they talk like this, like, or they, certain words that they'll say is like really deep. So I wanted to sort of integrate that with Caleb. Maybe like,
Okay.
maybe like while we're, threatening somebody, Caleb would be like, "Oh yes, I want to make sure that we don't hurt you in any way."
Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, so we'll have to
I like
unlock
that.
Shadow once again. Let's see.
I'm so sorry. I need to say this. Have you ever watched the movie The House Bunny? Because there's this bit where the way that she like remembers people's names is she says it in this monster voice. She'll be like, "Oh, Charlie,"
Oh,
but
no,
she
I
talks
don't.
normally all the time. Anyway, I'm imagining that.
That's kind of funny.
Okay.
She's like,
Caleb, is
"Sorry,
there
it's just
any
a
other
memory
event?
tactic."
Huh.
Is there any event? I think maybe the creation of your shield.
Oh
Maybe something we want to
yes.
roleplay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Anything else that you think of that you did over this past 4 years? Maybe a moment with
Oh
Shy
yeah,
as
yeah,
she's
yeah.
your protege.
Yeah, me and her, we did a whole training arc, where we got tougher.
Yeah.
And
Oh, tough. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, and maybe I showed her some martial stuff. Maybe I think that would make sense, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Not much else. I think Caleb will now be speaking a lot more intelligently now, so since he's not small brain, but he's a lot less charismatic, which I think will make
Okay.
sense with the new way he's speaking. It'll be really weird to hear.
Already right. I need to check. Oh, it's called Shy. Okay, there you go. I have Shy ready for this. Ooh, look at Shy though. Damn. All right, then next one is who is the next one? Terevian. Terevian, what things should be role playing with you during this time skip? Things
Uh,
that are of relevance.
Uh,
oh, sorry.
go.
I was gonna say one thing, but I mean, I know it sort of probably required an action, but I would have liked for Caleb to do some like military type. Like I think he mentioned that he wanted to do some kind of work.
Understandable. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
this. Okay, we can do something like that. Definitely. All
Yeah.
right, we'll get
That's it.
through that. I'm gonna put it in the list. Terevian, how about you?
I had to do something. I mean, deal with the curse thing because I have the lycanthropy curse because I have the what the blood token and the cornucopia to help the healer, the alchemist, be in his right mind to do the fucking cure.
Oh.
Okay, understandable. All right, let me put that in the list.
I should probably. I mean, that's not really necessary to role play, but probably Tarabian, since he bought school things basically to teach the kids.
Oh
It
yeah,
probably.
definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need to
Oh
do this.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What the fuck? It's typing two of them at once? What is happening? It duplicated my school. There's twice as many schools. This cannot be. I need to keep everybody dumb.
They learned
Also,
that much.
why? And this is not related, but why do I have patched healer kit instead of the Rogosian one?
Oh, I was just making a reference to the fact that you disenchanted it, and
Ah,
it's sort of like it came back from being this super glorious money gobbling healer skin.
okay. But it's still the Rogosian, right? I can still heal people with
Yes.
with infect. Okay, no, never mind.
Oh
That's all.
wow, this is really fucking buggy.
What else do I do during this time? I have to learn to draw, but I don't think it's necessary to role play about it.
Hmm.
I mean, it seems minor, unless there is something super relevant.
The cornucopia, the
Oh,
receive,
definitely.
receiving the cornucopia.
Okay, this is super bugged. I don't know if you guys can see it, but no matter what I type, it goes into this thing, into this text right here on the center. It's like it's captured my
It just
keyboard.
says new text.
I can't delete it either. What is going on? There you go. I deleted it finally.
Oh,
I
and these.
did something.
And these.
Sure. Okay, can I now type the fucking cornucopia? Thank you. Cornucopia. Diggity done deal. And what is this? These nuts. What
It's
is it?
nuts.
Is it this?
Exactly.
Oh, it was actually that. All right.
That's all.
I think we can do perhaps a moment with Taravian. Something. It's gonna be small, but I would like to have some reference to the new expression of magic through tattoos and how that comes to be. And it's captured my fucking thing again. God damn it!
You try turning it off and on again.
What was it? Oh, the cornucopia.
I didn't say it well enough, Taravian, but like really, it is inspired by just sitting across the fire. You know, seeing like and asking questions. I'm hoping they all came close over these 4 years. So it's good to RP.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, we should do something between each other. As I said earlier, I'll definitely force you all to have like alone moments with one another.
Like she can just see them flickering all over, like, and she'd be like, "Man, that's just such a fascinating thing to do." And yeah, hopefully you'd be willing to share about what it is.
Also, does Calum have a profession? I just realized.
Yeah, I have leatherworking. Remember?
Let me put what level?
1.
He's homeless. He doesn't have a job.
He's
Level
100th
1.
level of homeless now.
So now that I think about, does Taravian have a leveled up profession? Yeah, my game is bugged. I'm gonna reload. Be right back.
I have enchanting at 3, performance at 1.
Enchantment, that's the one. Thank you, Sunka. So I just realized that maybe there is some connection with the fact that Rosalind's class is going to be all about professions almost, right? Like artisans. And the person that she has been having the most trouble with is Calum. And it just so happens that Calum is the one that has the lowest level in his profession. Uh-huh.
Wow. I didn't know they were in trouble, but oh my gosh, that makes sense.
He worked better with professionals and not much with peasants.
All right, I'm back. I am back.
Do you have a profession? No, I'm sorry, we can't be friends.
So cure cornucopia at the school thing, and I wanted you to have a tattoo moment. All right, perfect. Now, Levian.
We just scream.
What are your crafting moments that are super relevant for this 4-year time skip?
My crafting my gloves, crafting her fucking weapons, so it's overlapping with another person.
Whoa, sorry, I wasn't ready. Crafting, right? Crafting the guns.
Crafting the guns, crafting my gloves. I leveled up my smithing to level 5. So I'm a fucking master smith now. Because I have.
Oh, you're just like your father.
Oh my god.
You shut your ass up. You're not here.
So guns, gloves, smithing.
Fuck, what was the fourth thing I did?
Oh, you definitely should do something about your profession and protecting people, no?
The protector.
Is that your profession? Wait, is that your feat? Oh, because I missed everything before, guys.
No, I learned another
didn't
fighting style. That was it. I have 2 fighting styles.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So what? Oh yeah, I just realized, Rosalind, you missed all of their classic collections, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the stream. If you don't mind, Lee, can you tell me which stream that is, please? Do you know?
It's the last one. Let me. I'll post. I'll post the link.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'm gonna watch it after the session today, guys, because I've still got quite a lot of hours on the bus.
I would dare say that perhaps these events that I am plotting will be the perfect outlet for you to learn about their professions in roleplay more than in rules. Let's see if my game decides to reload, since I've been stuck in that loading screen for forever now. I think it's finishing now.
My goodness, I had a really fun weekend though, guys. I was in Bangkok for the first time, and it was just like a lot of fun. Everybody, come to Asia. It was fantastic. I went to this one bar that had like only gin cocktails. They were way too expensive and absolutely delicious.
Oh, really right. That sounds like a ton of fun.
Yeah. Oh my no, but honestly, guys, if you ever come to Asia, you must hit Bangkok. It is one of the great cities, like one of the big ones.
All right, I'll keep it on my radar. And Tyklis will keep it on his gator.
Obviously, I will fly up and I will take you guys everywhere. Oh, I made friends with like I randomly bumped into this Kiwi guy and we were just having the best time. Yeah, he's going to be coming down to Phuket soon. I'll be taking him to all the gay cabarets. But the funniest thing was is that I messaged him being like, "Oh, when you come to Phuket, I'll take you to cabaret," and he was just like, "Bitch, I know where they all are. I don't need you." I was like, "Take me to them."
All right. That sounds great. Let's get on then with this. What is the first one that we're gonna do? I think we would be unfair to not do a new role. Boom. There we go. So from now on, we're gonna follow this turn order that we have right now, but
Yeah.
it's unlinked from this scene. So that means that even if we move to other maps, we're gonna still be using this turn order to do one event at a time until we are finished with basically what is this? 4 times 4, 16 events. Oh my god, 16 events. Let's try to keep them not that long. Okay, these are not supposed to be very long. Let's see.
May I recommend a timer though? Would that I don't know if that puts pressure on people, but maybe that helps. I do that shit as a teacher a lot.
It will help me regulate, but I will not tell you guys where the timer is, so that way you're not fail
That's a
pressure.
great idea.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
perfect.
a great idea.
Let's begin. First, let me move Mr. Shadow Man, Shadow Jesus, Shadow Moses to the map. Let's see. I need to find the map that is called the Glade of the
This map.
Lost. I just realized that it's called the Glade of the Lost, and this is the Gathering of the Lost. What the hell?
Oh yeah,
It's ours now.
it's official.
It's our place. Sorry.
Communism.
It was Uhu's, but Uhu cannot have property because he's not an ally kid.
Damn.
There you go.
Also, he is not in his right mind, so
Correct. Adequate and correct. Also, he
and you
was
never know
riding.
who's actually inside whose mind, so you can't really risk it.
I'm gonna put Uhu in the map, just because he's the most related character to Caleb in terms of mental illness.
Oh.
So maybe
Okay.
you find some, where's the word? Some kinship there. Let's see.
I'll throw it out there. If we have extra stone and extra wood, we could do a little hospital here, a little, facility for people that are troubled by multiple personalities and whatnot.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Whenever you heal Caleb, that way you'll have like one success. you will make a place
No.
to fix other people.
I'm going to charge people periodically. I'm not planning to heal them. Where the fuck can mental institute heal people? Wow, what the fuck?
Yes. Very good. Very good. I like this level of realism. All right, Callum, can you see yourself in the Glade of the Lost?
Yes.
Let me change the
Can we
music.
have an eye?
So I have 2 keys.
Yes, I was about to say that. Let me get some music. Ambiences. Marshes of the Dead. Sounds very ominous. And also, I want to change this to nighttime. That would be lovely. I think it fits a lot better. If this were to be nighttime. What is that? Why a fucking bright light in the center? There we go.
Oh,
Already right.
I can see I have dark vision.
Can you actually see?
Huh? Oh, it's dark basically all around me. It's besides where I am.
Yeah, that means that your token doesn't have dark vision properly configured. Let me check that.
Oh.
Vision mode, dark vision. Vision range 30. Boom. Now you see around yourself,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And the eyes of the beholder, I think they also have dark vision set up. They don't. Oh, damn. Let me change that real fast. Vision 30, no, 60, dark vision. Boom. There we go. Can you guys see now?
Very
Yes, I
dark,
can
but
see.
yeah.
All right, it should be very dark, but you should see like an area around the eye where you can't see. Is that
No,
correct?
it's very dark. No, we don't have that.
Damn it.
Yeah,
But why?
if you click on the orange one, that one has the vision.
Oh, yes, I do. You're right. Sorry. It was on the wrong eye.
Wherefore. Oh, I see. There's two eyes, so I need to do it twice. Oh my god. Let me
Ermiger.
see.
Oh, my God.
There we go. Now both have it. All right. So, Caleb, along these 4 years, there was something you needed to get done before you could even begin to think of protecting someone of such high importance, even if you don't understand it, such as Shy. And it is to deal with the dark self that you have sealed away, to finally perhaps take control of
Mhm.
it, or at the least suffer the consequences of its actions so that something may finally be done about it. You can no longer be running, at least not from yourself. So what you do here?
Mm-hmm. I think I'd probably. Well, so in order for the pool thing to be active, I need to have somebody with me, right? So I would imagine I would have Shy with me. Um, and I'd probably tell her, uh, Shy, I think I need, I think I need to get along with Shadow to protect you better. So, um, I, I think, um, I need to help him,
Mhm.
and then
Sorry.
I point to the pool up there.
She like she comes out of the carriage, like rubbing her eyes. She was like almost sleeping already. Johnson says, "Um, "This place. Last time you were here, you disappeared. So, is he here? Is does he? Not fully understanding the fact that you speak about Shadow like a third person, right? So she's like, does Shadow like live in this place? Is that why you disappeared when you were here?
Well, he likes he lives in the dark, but he's also, and then I point at myself here.
All right,
Maybe
roll history
it's true.
and performance. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I rolled very good. I'm also the wisdom character.
Performance.
Amazing. All right. So you are too nervous. You are super afraid of hurting her, and it shows in your lack of your ability to be able to transmit your thoughts and ideas to her. But somehow there is some shadow
Oh,
somewhere in the iris of your eyes that allows her to understand it all without a word, just with a look. A mixture between your own fear and frustration and the madness, the insanity, the cruel second soul that inhabits your body. And she seems to perceive some of it, even if she might not understand it. And she says, grasping your index finger in your right hand, almost like she's grabbing your hand, but she only grabs one finger. And she says, "Then come on, we have nothing to be afraid of. We will figure this out, and we'll find out the answers we need. I don't want you to be afraid anymore. At least not all the time. Come on." Beep 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 beep.
then
Extendo
ex-
patronum.
extendo latero.
Can you see Uhu over here?
Yeah.
All right. He seems to be like sleeping on top of the Furiosa. The Furiosa is just this massive mountain of fur that when he breathes, the whole area like vibrates a little bit. And Uhu seems to just be placidly dreaming on top. But sometimes he says things that somehow resonate with you. Things like, "No, don't make me do it again. No, I don't want to hurt them. Stop burning. Stop burning! And this makes you lose 1 sanity just by being around him.
No. Oh, it would be 9 since we would reset by now.
Sun memory losing. Woo. All right. You approach the waters, and what do you say or do when you get there?
So when we both step into the water, Caleb take very deep breaths, trying to calm himself as much as possible. He'll say, "Okay, I'll There's no. I'm gonna look around to see is there any danger nearby? Anything dangerous?
Perception, perhaps. I'll break it right. So you look around, and this place seems to be within this section, very deep into the forest. That wait, do you guys know about Keka yet in this campaign?
Not about her.
Okay, good.
Super identity.
All right,
No.
right. All right, cool. So you felt very safe when you're in these parts of the deep forest. You don't know why. There's if there is something watching over you, it's not to hurt you, but rather to protect the area. And as you are no harm to the environment or the plants or the animals, you seem to be left alone. That's how you feel right now, even if there is nothing around you to actually see, move, or act. It's just a feeling, a gut feeling.
Okay. So yeah, so I calm myself down and I assure myself I'm like, there's no danger. We're all calm here. And then my face contorts a bit, and then he says, "You're I start looking at her hands for a weapon, not holding anything dangerous. You pose a threat to us."
Right, she's going to remove her sandals and lift her dress a little bit to step into the water until it reaches like her calves. And she approaches you and she pulls out of her dress the key that Sho gave her, and she like throws it onto the shore. Then she takes out a dagger, throws it onto the grass as well.
You see his
And then
eye
she pulls out
his eye twitch a bit when she throws the dagger.
She pulls out a light crossbow as well. And then she puts it on her arms as if it was like a musical instrument. And because there's no bolt, she just like plays with the string, making the one note the string makes, this ding 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 ding. And she smiles at you and says, "Had I a weapon as mighty as yours, my friend, it would still be completely harmless to you if it's in my hands."
His shoulders lower. He says, "I suppose so. But tell me, why is it that Caleb joins you? He's always seems to be in danger. He's nearly died several times. Why? What's
She's gonna roll for it, I guess. Ooh.
damn?
I think one can never know. Caleb is quite puzzling. You are quite puzzling. And even if there is so many facets and things inside you that make it all so complex and hard to understand, intentions and actions tell me other things. And I know Caleb is kind-hearted and cares for me. And I think maybe it's because he sees in me that the things that he was, little and abandoned and alone and in danger, prosecuted. Is that the word? Prosecuted? Persecuted? Persecuted?
Persecuted.
When you're like, people like look for you and then try to
Mhm.
like catch you. Is that the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for?
Yeah.
And I think he wants to become that which never came to help him, but for me. And you're not standing in its way to do so. Shadow? Is that what you want to be called?
That is what I need to be. I need to be Caleb's shadow. There for him. Protect him.
But is that what you want to be?
It's what I know. It's not what I want. What I want doesn't matter. What Caleb needs is what matters.
So what you want is to do what Caleb needs, then?
In a way, yes.
Well, Caleb isn't alone anymore. What Caleb needs has changed. Caleb needs you, and he needs me, and he needs every one of those crazy and colorful folk that walk alongside us now. He needs all of them. So now your job is not just to be shadow for Caleb. You're going to have to be everyone's shadow. Okay? Otherwise, Caleb is going to lose some of us, and that'll be way worse, I think.
Like he lost father.
She approaches and she touches your shield, which we haven't roleplayed, but we'll do it after. We'll do like a flashback. And she says, it doesn't feel like he's lost much. He's still here. And even if yes, we would remain as well if he lost us. This time, he can prevent it. And therefore he will not be able to forgive himself if he doesn't try his best to do so. I don't know much about anything, but I know your heart. And I know how much it'll hurt to lose someone. Even if I haven't really lost anyone yet, I feel like I feel it through you. I feel like I've lost someone I don't remember as well. And Caleb can't handle that. Are you ready to do your part, Mr. Shadow? Are you ready to be our shadow and protect us? For Caleb?
Seems it is what needs to be done. Yes, I will be the protector and shadow.
Good. Then let's get out of this water. I am freezing. I don't. It's a bit hot in the surface, but I am not entirely in, and these chilly night winds suck. Come on.
You see like as soon as he says that, he seems to smile a bit as as Caleb's intelligence increases, and he has average intelligence instead of poo-poo intelligence.
All right, she disappears into the shadows, and for the first time ever, Caleb feels a different kind of anxiety. Not the fear of what might be in the shadows, but the fear of not being in the shadows with her. A turning point for our crazy motherfucker. All right, next. Oh, I should have taken a screenshot of the fucking list. Damn it. Now I have to go back to the map.
Oh, sucks to be you, I
Right.
guess.
Damn.
Let me see. Starting
I
point.
took a
Very
screenshot
nice.
of the
Very
list.
well
I took
done.
a screenshot of the list. I took one.
You are kidding me right now. For real?
I'm
You put
not.
it in
Let me see.
Discord?
Let me send it to you right now. Let me send it to you right now.
I will give you inspiration. I swear to God, if it's true.
Are you joking? I'll take it.
I will give you my inspiration if it's like a recroll.
I wish I had been. I should have done that. Oh my god,
No.
Olivia.
I will give
I'm
you my
sorry.
personal
I let her fall down.
inspiration.
Guys,
would have
I should
been
have faked him
fucking
out
lovely.
twice. I should have faked him out twice. I'm so sorry.
The potential that has been lost. Oh.
Yeah, the potential for harassment and meme, it was incalculable.
I'm
All right,
underslept. I'm so sorry.
Well, next time, okay? Harass him next time hard.
So now we move to Ratam. No, not to Ratamore. Even further, we're going to Loskar's mansion. Okay, no, we're not, as it seems my game doesn't want to fucking allow me to move. God damn it. Mansion. Please. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm gonna go to my compendium, about content, and use scenes. Mansion. There we go. I need the outside of the mansion first. Somehow this map, the entrance of Loskar's mansion is a place where nothing really ever happens. And yet you go there so often. It's like this place where decisions are made almost.
If
Let's see.
like it's like a noble's house, you know, where our patron is, you know.
It's like the bedroom of a couple that is about to divorce. Nothing happened. But you go there every night.
Alrighty, right. Let's move you over there. Whoop. Okay, can you guys see? Oh wait, but Trevian's not here. Trevian.
Parabiansa.
All right, one merry morning after a few months, you've been putting out the coming here to check what the fuck is going on with Mr. Frederick for so long now, and you've said, "Oh, that enough is enough. Why haven't they told me what the hell happened to him already?" So you decided to come here in person one good evening that everybody was just resting and enjoying the placid summer breeze, and well, as you arrived here, you saw that people were in quite the disarray. The guards weren't in their posts, but rather they were like having conversations. They were like planning something. There was like a bunch of them just lined up to march together. Let me see. There is some, strangely to you, there is some green laces around as well.
Okay. I approach the guards very openly. I'm not skulking around.
Chain of command will not be skipped. I will be now the highest ranking officer here, and therefore you should all follow my orders. Oh, a journeyman. He bows to you, Mr. Trevor.
Is it afternoon or evening? What time is it?
It would be noon.
Good afternoon. What is happening here? Something wrong?
And he shows his face. He's quite young, especially for somebody who's a captain here, and who's leading this small fucking army. But he says, "I'm afraid, sir, that the worst has happened.
What is the worst?
Our Lord took it upon him to go to the capital to explain to the inquisitors the situation and your findings about this curse that had been previously what is the word assigned as culprits as these traveling folk, these people that used to have fairs every now and then. What were they called?" And another one beside him says, "The Wayfinders, sir. Yes, the Wayfinders were told to be the ones who caused that trouble in the capital years back. But my Lord Loskar decided that it was time for him to correct that wrong in the name of his wife. But once he presented the proof and Ranel gave his testimony, they made strange accusations. They brought up proof that cannot be true about Loskar having been somehow implicated in all of this. Last we heard of them is that they were both in a cage on a carriage on their way east. But there's no prison to the east, so we don't understand where they're taking them."
Lord Lasker and the alchemist with the cure to this madness are currently on a carriage in a cage somewhere going east. Am I correct?
Yes. We are getting
You
ready
fucking
to
tell
board.
him, bro. What the fuck?
We shall find them, and we shall stop this, even if we have to start a civil war. We don't care. Lord Loskar is pure and his intentions are right. There's no way he could have had anything to do with this curse. Somebody's trying to deceive us.
Who is the person that accused him, and where I can find them?
The High Inquisitor. Yes, I will never forget his face.
What
But I will
is the
forget his
name of
name
this
because I'm a
Inquisitor?
terrible DM. Let me see, Inquisitor. His name. His name. Why is he not in the list?
I need to swap discords very quickly. I'll be right back, guys.
No problemo.
I shudder
I
at the
know
High
I have them.
Inquisitor from from encountering him with Tavish.
Okay, there we go. I find it. He says the words that send a chill down your spine that you do not understand because you've never heard this name before. But he says, High Inquisitor Morat.
Fuck my life. Again? 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 Fucking again? I'm gone.
He's going. He's out of there.
Okay, I settled. So your plan is to attack a carriage of inquisitors, am I correct?
What other option do we have, sir? To let this go and try to do this the peaceful way? Well, they might bend the law even further, and maybe we'll see our lord taken away from us like we saw his wife.
We could talk to this inquisitor again. I have something that can prove that Lord Loskar was not implicated in this curse.
Truly. Oh, and we're saved. Everyone, you heard this. The
Before
journeymen are going to save our lord.
we are going to try the legal way. I'm not saying it's going to be an automatic win, but we can see to fix at least temporarily this matter. I'm not 100% sure. We could try.
Well, you damage your own confidence there in public, in front of people who are clamoring at you,
No,
and therefore
no,
you
because
need to roll performance.
otherwise they're going to fucking beat the shit out of me when it doesn't go well. So I have to. I'm a physician. I know when I have to give bad news in order to temper the people. Otherwise, they're going to beat the shit out of me afterwards. So
You can never guarantee anything as a physician.
Yeah, I can't say, oh yeah, we're going to say, no, hold on, bitch. You said performance or persuasion?
Performance.
Okay, normal.
Oh.
Sucks.
But the seeds of doubt are planted in their minds, and they're clamoring instantly, like dies down, like oh. And they all look at you in silence, and it's the most awkward moment you've ever felt as a nobleman. As all these civilians were believing in you for a second there.
Yeah, so we can try, but I cannot reassure that it's going to be 100% sure. But we can at least try to track where he is going. I'm not condoning going beyond the law, but we should see if the law is actually correct or not.
One of them behind over there is like, so we're not put our trust on this person. We can even trust himself. And then this guy like shuts him out and says, "Silence! Spoke out. I don't know who it was, but you're earning yourself quite the disciplinary action. Sorry, sir.
It's
We shall
understandable to have
continue.
doubt. It's very
We shall
understandable
continue
to have
spread out.
doubts.
Oh,
So don't worry, I understand not having 100% guarantee on saving your loan is dismaying. I deal with not being sure to be able to save my whole family. So I understand your predicament. But I cannot guarantee you something that I'm not sure is going to happen. I don't want you to afterwards be even more beaten up or lose your mind. Remember, the daughter of the Lord is here. She's not in legal problems. She requires your assistance in going through all these ordeal.
that's right. Lady Clevet needs us here. This guy says, but the green laces are not needed here, sir. Lord Greenlace has sent his regards. He was greatly surprised of these last events. He's putting you under, and he's putting me under your service. I'll be tracking this carriage down, and I'll tell you wherever they arrive and where he's being put at, and I will make that information arrive to you as soon as possible, sir.
Trusting the law and whoever enforces it is good, but checking, as they say, who shave the barber.
Yes, these knights are not fit for these delicate endeavors, sir. You should employ the ones who act in the shadow for this, and we are at your service. And two more green laces appear from the bushes, and they join you.
Hopefully I will have a chance to speak to your lord at some point. Let's go.
You already earned Lord Greenlace's.
But I haven't met it. I haven't met him. No, yeah, but I haven't met him, so is it just a formality? Like, I wish to meet him in person eventually. You know, I'm a noble. I have to keep up bullshit.
Oh, riggedy right. Thank you for that screenshot once again, Rosalind. You did a great job. I really needed that. Now we're gonna go craft your guns. I'm gonna fucking go craft your guns. We're gonna go to a circle.
Champions turn. Let's craft.
Yep.
Alu craft.
Let's see. We're going to go to the
Crafting
rooms,
these
and we're
nuts?
gonna go to
These
where is your lonesome tent? That's the where. That's where the wind is taking us.
must have been the wind.
I just realized that this tent looks like it's an Argosian's home almost, but it's actually an Acronian's. Let's see.
Giant eyeball.
I just realized as well, like I know Livian has nothing to do with magic, but Livian, you would be able to do some pretty cool stuff, maybe. You know? Like, who knows how this class will go? Because you're very good at blacksmithing. What are you, proficient 5?
Yep.
Yo. Rosalind's just going to actually make you engrave things
I'm
for
the
her.
goodest of the goodest blacksmiths.
Oh my god, you're going to be the reason
Livian.
she's going to figure out and artisans can do this. What?
All right,
Need a
Livian, for
backup.
the first time in your life, you began to have a cycle to your life: bed, workplace; bed, forge; bed, take shit; bed, go hunt, eat, have fun with friends; bed, go back to work. And it all begins to have like a strange feeling when you wake up in the morning. Your tail is like whipping you, almost like it's like telling you, "Hey, you're forgetting something. Hey, you're forgetting something." And at some point, you get up in the morning and you're like, I was made for fucking war. What is happening to me? Why am I becoming a fucking office lady? But you go back to your table once again, and you are reminded by your current project as for why you are doing this. You see that there's a note in your table that perhaps Rosalind has left you with all of her guns neatly like put on your table one after the other, and it says, "Please, these are too heavy. Help."
I just I sigh and I rub my eyes, like feeling the weight of doing basically only office work, so to speak, to steal your words. And I look at all the guns, then I grab all the tools, I lay them by side. I say, "Fuck it, let's do this." And I start hammering, I start smithing, I start smelting, I start creating, and whatever reason, since they're Rosalind's weapon, I try and I want to make them special, and that's why I add the signature of her in silver.
No, perfect.
Okay,
And
may I
the,
please,
and the part on the weapons where she can embed a gem.
okay, no, I'll wait.
Just to-
Yes, sorry, Rosalind.
Val, are we role-playing him giving them back to me? Because there's something about that.
Yeah,
I put my
absolutely.
hand up, guys. I'm on a fucking public bus, and I just put my hand up when I said Val. Oh my god. Look at kids.
Well,
I was
what
like,
happens
"Hey,
is,
Val."
may it have been something you thought you would do easily or not, Mr. Levian, these guns turn out to be something completely new to you, and the spark of creativity, the spark of curiosity is lit once again within you as you began to discover not the significance, but the value that there is in decoration. You start to make all of these filigrines, this old cool, intricate carvings into the silver pieces that you add to the guns to replace the heavier iron or steel tubes and compartments. Sometimes you fear that you're going to be destroying the functioning of the weapon because you have no fucking idea how guns work. But soon you become accustomed to them. You even shoot them a couple times, and you do this cat thing where you fucking jump into the ceiling after that you shot them. But eventually one day you like finish a couple of them and you're starting to feel really accomplished with them when Rosalind appears at the entrance of your turn.
I'm totally unaware that you're here. You see me like etching it, like you see me hiding. You see two weapons laying right beside me, like done completely, like with all the remodeling, the etching into it, and you see me just etching with silver your initials into the last one. And I don't hear you any at all, regardless of what it sounded like. So I don't.
Rosalind has a bit of fun with this. Rosalind has a bit of fun with this because she's also started noticing that Livian doesn't trigger her as a as a threat. So she just lightens her foot just a little bit. Yeah, she looks right over, watches what you're doing, and then says quite abruptly, "Are they nearly finished then?"
Labian, are you there?
Yes. You see me like fully staring, and you know how like when a cat's like has this sort of like when the back of a cat arches and the hair stands up completely, you see that immediately like. Zzz.
Okay, the moment you do that.
Do not fucking do that ever again.
The moment you do that, she just very, very gently taps you because you're lower down, you're over your stuff. Yeah, she just pats your head.
Your mic sucks, by the way, again.
Rosalind, we cannot understand you there. Repeat that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'd say, no, she pats your head twice, like you do to your plate.
Rosalind, wait. Your mic sucks again.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Are you a little too close to it? Maybe.
Okay. I'll try moving it again. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Sounds
still
better,
a bit
yeah.
bad, but we can understand. Let's
Part
try
better,
again.
Try again. I just swapped to my phone, and I'm not using my computer tablet thing anymore, just because I need to charge it. Is that better?
Well, try it. Try to say whatever you want to say,
but
and we'll see.
Don't start to speak like fast right now, because that would fuck it up.
Yeah, fast we do not understand.
Oh, can do. Rosalind pats Livian's head just twice, the way you would to your own, your own companion cat, if they were to do that, because they're not going to scratch you, they're not going to hurt you, and that was kind of funny. That was the point of it. She pats your head twice, and then she just squats down next to you. She goes, "Is that my signature?"
Yes, it is. And I'm almost done with the last one as well.
You've gotten really good at it.
And the moment you say you're gotten good at it, you can slightly feel my tail like fill when you're happy. Like
Wee.
She kind of,
yeah, it
okay,
basically flaps around.
Rosalind will cock her head just a little. She's looking inquisitive. Livian, but it's not going to work, my signature like that.
Wait. Did you just say it doesn't gonna work or it's gonna work?
It's not going to work. The thing is that my signature is my maker's mark. It represents something I've made that is of my crafting. This was made by both of us. And she grabs one of your claws, just one, and she pulls a direct claw line straight through her signature. And she goes, much better. Do that to them, please. She gets up and she goes, I'll be at the flow when they're ready.
Okay.
Cool. All right. All right.
Finish.
2% annoyed that she has made a fucking claw mark onto your silver piece, and then the rest of the percentage of you is happy that she said you should put your mark on her guns. You complete the full set, and you eventually do bring it to her. I don't know what else to say. I don't know where I was going with that.
Once I'm done, I basically also make the suggestions he did, which were making a claw mark on it, so it's on everywhere. And then I basically what I do afterwards is like polish them, like make them after all this scrub that's probably on it, all like the shavings of metal that's stuck to it. I polish the guns, polish, and then basically the finest cloth I have, which is basically just a bunch of my fur together. I take it in a box and put the weapons inside, and then I bring it there.
All right, wonderful.
Well, some of the most beautiful government boxes, guys, because like she's got her jeweler's toolkit that's like made from Furiosa stuff. Like, oh, she's the most cool stuff.
I remember. Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, that was a
Yeah.
lovely little moment between you all. Okay, let's do the next one. Rosalind. Let's see. What
Okay.
was your first? Your
Crafting a
first
cannon.
was crafting. I mean, I have cannon the last one in the list. What is
Oh,
the
okay,
first
then no,
one?
then we are crafting bandages.
What the hell did I mean with craft? I think basically
it
that
might
is
be
the one that we just
bullets.
did.
Okay, perfect. We did it together.
Yeah, I think so. So we could do either the big cannon stuff with XR, or we could do the dock with Shy. What do you want to do first?
I believe. Just looking at that. Oh no, that crafting is her bullets, Val. She needs to make her cannon bullets and all of that.
Do you want to do that first?
I think it would be. Oh, we'll do bandages first, please.
Okay, perfect. Where would we do that? I think that maybe the belly hole may be a perfect place for that. Let me go to the belly. Let me get into my belly.
Get in my belly.
Oh, new text is her improvised spell, Val.
Oh, that's the
What
one
was
we're missing. The improvised spell ones.
Yeah.
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 Do you want to do that first or the bandages?
Improvised spell first, please.
Improvise.
No,
Okay,
bandages.
good.
Bandages.
Oh, bandages.
Okay. Oh, either one.
Okay.
You choose. You choose. I can't choose.
God damn it.
I don't know what I want to eat, guys. Take.
I think I'll do your improvised spell first. No, I
Thank
think that
you.
one is too important. Let's do the bandages first. Let's
Let's
see.
go.
Damn, you really dumped that one on me. Fuck the pressure. Let's see. Let's see. Belly.
DM gets a taste of his medicine.
Let's see. Belly hole. I need to get some lighting going. Move you to it. Oh, wait, before I move you, I'm gonna get everybody on their right place. Let's put you over here.
Under pressure.
Put it down on me. Put it down on me. Okay, Shovel is there. Taravian is here, doing his thing. I like a chicken wing. We've got a couple of rabbits looking at each other from far away. I don't know whose dog this is. The fuck? Oh, right, it's Caleb. It's Caleb.
Caleb the
Caleb
dog.
was a dog at some point. Uhu would be here. Oh lord, we have Uhu in the campaign. Ugh.
I love that.
Let's see.
Send
By the way,
goblins.
guys, it was my plan always to get Mr. Home, the Guardian Home, to die at the end of the first arc. But with you guys
What?
prevented it thanks to Caleb, because he stood in the carriage and protected whenever it was attacked first.
I'm so glad you did that. I would. Val, I'm not ready to lose him.
Well, that worked out. Let me see. Caleb. You're missing Caleb. Boom. Now we can actually move forward. Woo!
When I started campaign 2 and I found out home was dead, like that was literally so jarring.
I was trying to protect the Shy. I didn't care about him.
all right.
He's a happy accident.
Happy little
And
accident.
well, sometimes I just have little thoughts about how Paris and that the old one would like react to all these things. Like it ended so early with them, like there was so much to happen.
All right. Can you see yourself, Rosalind?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after a few months, little dragon turtle over here had become quite larger and slower. It slowly, Caleb's pet had become less and less capable of moving around at great speed. and was requiring way more food. The kids absolutely loved it, however, as it was a really smart, intelligent creature that loved to have people sitting on its magical shell. You were using it at this time as a little chair to sit on top while you were working. When you decided to make bandages, and well, little Grigar over here was absolutely no. I do magic. Thank you very much. I don't do that fucking medic shit. Shy, on the other hand, was interested instantly, saying this as an opportunity to become useful for the group and to preserve your lives. So she sits on your table and says, "What you doing? What is that for?" Points at a bandage.
I mean, I believe we've seen this before. Let's think rationally, my darling. We know that this here is something we put on the wound if we could bandage. But I must say, I wish I could improve upon this.
Oh, so you put this like over boo-boos, and whenever they're bleeding and they stop bleeding?
She grabs one of them and she like wraps it around Shy's head very gently. Gives it to him. She goes, "Yes, we put it on boo-boos."
As you wrap it
She's
around
like,
her hair, you see the actual bandage becoming stained with her hair because it's blood. It just stains the whole thing.
Rosalind literally just giggles and she goes, "Oh, let's wash this. Oh, I think we better to make some. I think we'll need to make some more.
Oh,
Would you like
sorry,
to
I
help
ruined
me?"
that one. Can I try to make one?
No, of course, it's all ruined. It's quite pretty.
Yes.
Let's put it away. We use that for something else. Let's,
Just do it.
you know, Shy,
She
I believe that this would go a lot better if we had a bit of help. And she gives her a cheeky grin and looks at the professor. She goes, "Don't you think a doctor would be really good at this?"
Paragon was like enjoying some his shopping. He's like putting all of his shopping bags around his like chair, and he's like looking at everything, rubbing his hands together, like, look at all this shit I spend money on. And
Yeah,
then
Hey,
he looks
Rosalind
like,
noticed that he was having fun.
checking the books, putting away the veggies.
and
Mostly
you see
checking the
Rosalind. What
books.
do you do?
I've asked Shy to go. I've given her that little hint, like, go get that adult to join in.
Okay, cool. Let me go. So she goes running. Beep 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 beep. Papa Tarabian, Papa Tarabian. We need your help.
Yes, tell me. How may I be of
Jump.
assistance?
She like jumps into your arms and like you're her sailing ship and she's the captain. She like just points at Rosalind and says, "Onward! We have to go make bundoshes."
All right. And as I go, I will use minor illusion to make the like drawing of waves around us. They're literally just drawings, as if navigating.
That's so cool in my mind. I'm gonna give you inspiration. That is so cool. You make the sound of like seagulls and the waves.
And everything is drawn like as a bit better than a child, but everything is drawn. I have already inspiration if someone wants it.
I love that. I've got inspiration as well. You would see Rosalind sitting on the shield stool, cross-legged, and as you come closer, Mr. Turbin, she would do a salute to her forehead and say, "Captain, your
permission to dock."
She'd say, "Captain, your first mate has prepared." She pulls out a whole lot of linen bandages with linen material with a flourish. She goes, "I've scavenged the materials, and it seems that our what would we call what's Shy on the ship? Guys, not in character. What is another position? So if I've called Turbine captain, if I'm first mate, what is Shy?
Oh,
I'm first mate, guys. Get out of here.
Navigator? I don't know.
Navigator is one. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to say, the ship nurse has said we have run out of bandages, and I have happened to scavenge enough linen. Unfortunately, the ship nurse doesn't know how to make bandages.
This can't do. Our journeys across the sea, we cannot be bleeding whenever we meet against every pirate now and here and then. Come on, we have to be prepared.
Yes, I will help. And I pull out my
roll performance for me.
Oh yeah, sure, sure. Someone else got the what's his name? Someone else got the inspiration because I have it already.
Kael'tham and Levian, one of you wants inspiration?
So my inspiration
Sure,
for
I
taking the
take it.
screenshot. You guys, Kaylin can take my one.
Okay. You said performance, right?
Nice.
Yes. All right. There you go. Oh, look at that. So,
It's terrific. You're much better than
you
Rosalind.
make
I love that.
you turn this thing actually really engaging, really useful activity into somehow a very fun little game, and it actually it just resonates so good with what the hell? It resonates so good with Shy that she's just completely engrossed in it. She's just role playing every bit of the way, talking about imaginary adventures in the seas and everything. And poor little Grigar over here, like he completely called off this entire thing as stupid. But then as he sees you all having fun, he like comes back very shyly, and he says, "I, but I think that a first mate should not be making bandages. That should be for the crew medic."
Luckily, we have a good medic. Okay, let's go. She gestures to him.
That is a very good point.
And he sits beside Shy, and they start making bandages together. Lovely. You were going to say something, Tarabi? Something you pull out?
I pull out my healer's kit so I can use a bit of. It's nothing. It's just to like if you use this particular, if you use like this herb here, it's help disinfect the wounds and keep it clean and blah, bullshit that we might use in my country, but it's the same thing.
And in that moment, Rosalind also pulls out some of her herbs, and she goes, "And this one really hurts people."
Oh, my girlfriend is interrupting. I'm sorry.
No worries.
She would take this moment as well, Terivian, to show you those thick linen bandages again, because that's how we increase her ability of her use of them.
Yeah.
She already got the ability, so it's already done. We just roll
Exactly. It's just recipe. I know.
Right.
I know.
This ran out of time, so let's go for the next round.
Next one.
Coulomb. What is Coulomb?
Oh,
Coulomb.
natural 20.
Are you there, Mr. Caleb? All right, good.
Why am I not rolling with advantage? I am rolling with advantage. Yeah. Oh, roll double 13. Wow.
Roll 13. So, yours are covered in the screenshot that Rosalind made. Can you remember where they were? Oh, the shield. We should be talking about the shield, right? The how you shield.
Only the intelligence that was covered. The rest, the other ones you can see.
Poor Taravian. We are requiring Taravian for everything. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna make you go to that room over there. Do we have an eye in this room? We don't have an eye. Oh no, we do. Okay. Let me put down the enchanter's tools over here. Enchanting. I don't. Oh, there it is. Boom. Can I move it? Am I allowed? I am allowed to move it. Maybe if I put it like over here, it will look so much more.
Maybe please and an eye, please.
All right. So one day I'm gonna change the music. Along these 4 years, at some point, Caleb was like super sweaty, mom spaghetti. He had been training with super shy for like fucking months now, every single morning. And one day he came back all fucking shredded. His fucking usual disgusting green robes were like hanging from his waist, basically. And even though he's pretty short, is he short? Because he looks short in the token, but is he short?
Yeah, he's short. He's like, well, for a male, he's short. He's 5 foot, basically.
All right.
Can we have
But
an eye, please? I can't see.
It's over here already. Maybe press tab until you see here.
Okay, I think my keyboard's not connected. My mistake. So we'll try again.
I mean, I don't know what to do about that then. I cannot force you to use the eye.
I got it.
You can click off the screen,
you got it. Okay,
like a drag click off the screen.
I'm sorry, my keyboard fell asleep and I was being a muppet.
Oh.
All right. So as you came into this room, you were like trying to see how Teravian was doing with your shield. You came in fucking actual like visually steaming, and as you had your robes like down to your waist, yeah, everybody could see, and everybody as you pass by, they're like, "What the fuck?" As they see the pinnacle of martial progress, you're fucking shredded as shit. You're just walking up like, "Yes, hello," like a little fucking muscle gnome, and. And you enter, and Trevian is like engrossed onto the tiniest of runes inside of the shell shield that you've given him. Roleplay, go.
The Terrarian. How
Yes.
how's the shield going?
Travian has the tongue sticking out from the side of the mouth while he's painstakingly drawing the rune. Yes.
Do you need help with something? I can
Yes. No, I
carry.
mean, no. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I'm fine. Yes, it's. I'm almost done. Would you mind? Well, that seemed fitting. Would you mind to place the soul you gave me in this precise spot here in the center?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know why it moved that way. That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, I will pour the fairy dust, and when I'm done, I will tell you when you can lower the soul to give the enchantment the influence of the soul. And 3, 2, 1, now. Very good. Very well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have to wait a moment that the enchantment gets sort of analyzed and possibly appreciated by the plexus.
You see Caleb
And
since
you know,
Caleb's like really close to you, you see Caleb like eyeballing you up and down, looking at your tattoos. And then he's like, "Do you have like a tattoo like back there too? How did you
Better
even?"
where?
I point at your butt.
and your butt.
That is a bit private, but while I was recoloring my tattoos, I use mage hand for some parts, but not on my behind. No.
Oh, okay. I was just like, do you have? Because I see you have to activate it. Um, I think, right?
That it would be very unpleasant to see someone, as they say, scratching their butt, as they say on the street, to
Oh,
cast a spell. It would be unbecoming of a mage and of a noble. So I did not apply runes there. Also, it is not a very easy place to tattoo by yourself because I can use my mage hand. However, I need at least 2 or 3 mirrors, and it's not the easiest thing to do.
oh, okay. I was just curious. I'm not. He backs away a bit. It's like, oh, I wasn't trying to make. And then I tried to. I
Do you
quote.
want a tattoo?
I quote. Rosalind. I'm like, make you uncomfortable.
That didn't make me uncomfortable. It's fine. Don't you worry.
Oh,
Oh, tattoo. Does it hurt?
Yes,
Oh, I don't know about that. I'll think about
it
it.
is understandable. It's. I have to use many times a needle to insert a bit of ink underneath your skin, so it's a painful process, and then it takes a bit to heal. However, I can speed it up with a bit of magic, but I don't really enjoy using magic to speed up the healing of the. It's a sort of a process that is important for the body and the soul. But if you
Oh,
think you might want, we can start with something small and then can make it bigger. We can go in a zone that is not very painful.
hmm. Uh,
You start to see Taravian like inspect you like you're like a new canvas, right? Like all of a
Yeah,
sudden you're not a
exactly.
person. You are like a new fresh piece of wood for the wood carver.
Oh, anyway, the shield is ready.
oh,
and the shield does itself almost like seem to vibrate a little bit, like, and then it settles, and a wave of green invades every single one of the runes until they finally return to their normal color, as the gem seems to have like taken root onto the shield. It looks like one of the hexagons or octagons, I don't know what they are, of the shell itself has been replaced by the gem, and you don't see him whose soul you've placed into the shield, but somehow you feel his calming and yet somewhat judgmental presence.
This will protect you better and will also protect you from arrows and the likes. I hope it is to your liking.
Yeah, I love it, and I'm gonna hug the shield. I'm gonna hand you I'm gonna look. I look around maybe for like a piece of like paper, maybe that you threw somewhere. Throw this at me.
Very well. I squeeze it harder to make it more of a bullet, and then try to throw it at him.
And I'm gonna deflect it. Let's see. I don't know.
Just as you do so, as the piece hits you and you reflect that Home was coming in with with a box of crates, and he's like, "Mr. Trebian, I have the cargo you were asking about," and boom, he hits him in the head, and his head just turns like 360.
And he dies. That's how he dies in this campaign. With a piece of paper.
Damn.
I did not know that it was common in these lands of Aragosa you're from to use people as target practice.
I apologize. We were testing the new shield of that I just enchanted. This was an unwanted side effect. I truly apologize.
I'm
Is this a new enchantment, Mr. Trebian? Does it provide some form of protection against projectiles?
Yes, we can demonstrate again. Please step to the side so we will not hit you.
Allow me. And it like takes a fucking painting or something huge and begins to chuck it. Okay, get back here.
I step the fuck away, and I hid behind the table. Yes, 1 second. Let me get into the arcane position. Very well. Now you can go.
That is just 4 arms of projectile, just super fast, coming your way.
I'll use guard. I'll use guard the body this time.
Guard the body.
I should probably. I should probably do, put like a roll in on this, huh? For that. Say 1d6
you could in the details, yeah. All right, and as such, you from behind the table, Terevian, see that there is a glint in Caleb's eyes that you've never seen before. It's a sense of true resolution and happiness in a very tormented mind, and it makes you realize the value of using souls, perhaps of people's lost ones, so that they still feel like they are around. You know, as a reminder, as a way to help with the grieving of losing one's loved ones and family.
I rectify my position using souls. For the record, Taravian was not a big fan of using souls because it's you force someone to keep going beyond death. In this case, it's different. The souls stayed because they wanted to stay. So I might consider using them if they are freely given.
Oh, riggedy right. Levian, your second action was gloves. We're going back to the smithy again. Let's see, where's the smithy? Rooms.
Actually, I did the gloves first, but that's okay.
You can decide. What do you want to do first?
The gloves, because I already did the guns.
The gloves. All right. Let's see.
These guns.
We're going back to the lonesome tent. Can you see yourself?
Yes.
All right, good. So, How about you tell us a little bit about the thought process and the actual activities that once again you did in your little office here when making these new gloves that basically changed the way you fight completely.
Yeah. Uh, while I was in all the stuff, the training that I did until this moment, bless you, I guess. All the
Thank you.
stuff that I did for training,
Let's see.
everything basically it started to feel unnatural for me to use an extension of my body as the weapons. And every time I caught myself while training that I rather wanted to use my own body, like striking with a fist and not use the weapons. And so I kept missing the targets and not do as usual. And then I decided try for a spin. That's why I asked Caleb to make me some leather gloves out of a
Mm-hmm.
certain height, out of certain height that I have, that we have. We are a communist party. Um,
Comrade.
Communist Party.
my comrade, the
The
Viking
gathering of
communist.
the communists.
Yes, and then
The people.
and then I decided to enhance it to use my blacksmithing to upgrade those gloves, which I did.
Right. When you
And
began
that's
working on
when I
this
started making
process,
them, always to this
almost like
fitting.
your
Like,
almost like your intention was read by someone without you even ever saying it. You felt a presence right behind you, and you're like, oh, but there's nobody there. And in the ceiling, he appears. Hmm. And what might you be doing now? These are not the weapons that I taught you to use. What's this? A new weapon? Gloves? What is this?
yes, that's gloves. And one my left hand is already done, and it basically demonstrated. And I tell him to like hit and I basically tell him, and he can basically feel what happens if I use the gloves. Like
All
he can
right, you
feel
punch
that
in his
the
direction,
amount of
and
damage.
he blocks it, but there is like a shockwave all around you. And he says in surprise, my, 'tis not very often that a new monk weapon is known to one who has been doing this for so many years. Outstanding. Though it seems to go against both tenets of the Kenshi and the open hand, somewhere of a middle ground you have found, my student. Yes, not quite mastering a weapon and not quite mastering one's body. Somewhere in the middle. Very interesting. Might I be seeing the new birth of a new way for monks to follow? Who knows? I don't.
Maybe the way of the lion, maybe.
Well, come on. Don't keep me in my excitement. Can't you see that I am absolutely shivering? I want to see it in action. Come on, strike those barrels.
Uh, I let me think. I finished the other glove first, and then I put it on, and then I go into stance and basically start striking with full force the barrels, and basically punch through or basically obliterate the barrels.
Woohoo! Look at him go! Pow! Wachoo! Now that you can understand him, he's not speaking in riddles anymore. He's actually a lot less respectable.
He's more respectable to
That
me right
was
now because I can fucking understand him.
that was rad, my friend. Incredibly cool. All right.
I take it back.
He gives you the thumb. He gives you the thumb. He gives you the thumbs up, and then he walks on the ceiling back out. All right, keep it up. I want to see
He
progress. I
gives you
want
a
to
hang
see new
loose.
techniques.
I can go outside and basically start to like do moves outside, and then I start to like with full force, regardless of what I'm doing, and I know Terabian will gonna kill me for it. I start hitting trees, like the tree, like with full force, and stone everything to demonstrate.
Pow, pow.
Probably breaking
All
one or
right.
two bones at this point as well.
Tarabian is like sitting on his room, reading a book, and
And then
and
here's
he
this
hears like
pow pow from
some
outside.
He like closes the book and picks up the med kit and just walks out.
And goes,
As he walks out, Rosalind, without looking up, passes him a thick linen bandage and just continues with her jewel crafting.
Amazing. All right. Next would be the next of Rosalind would be the cannon. Right. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's canon.
As
It's
Levian
canon.
is destroying the forest and building his own quarry, Rosalind rounds up Lively and Shuffle and starts to instruct them on. She really wants them to. I don't know. I don't want them fighting. Now I know that strategically they're really great for fighting, but you don't make your kids fight. So she's trying to explain to them how X9, XR's functionality is going to be mostly to look after the caravan and the carriage and everyone within it. And yeah, she'll be saying to Lively, she's like, I expect the same of you, Lively. I would very much like you to understand that. Our biggest priority is make sure nobody who would want to hurt anyone in our team can enter our home.
Well, 1 second before I continue, because I want to change your maps. And you can continue where you're just left off right there. Also, I need XR. Where the hell did I put XR? Oh, there he is. Let me see. Do I have him in his robotic shape? Because it was such a cool looking one, but I don't remember what I named it. Holy? No. Robot?
Holy moly.
No. What did I name this fucking like super robotic holy order guys? I think it's secondary. Fuckers. It's secondary. I'll move it to the map then. We can continue without that. All right. So you tell that to little Shy, and she's like accompanying you. Maybe she was like carrying some crate of materials alongside you as you were like preparing to do all of the cannon stuff. And she says, "It looks so big and threatening."
She looks so proud of him. She's got her hands on her hips and she's just looking at him so proud.
Maybe it's scary enough that people won't actually attack us, right? And they will just be like, "Oh, they're too strong. Bye bye."
Rosalind checks. Shy. No, this is most likely going to make someone wonder if they could make one bigger. And she looks even more proud. I hope so, at least.
The gun race has begun, and she looks worried, like, "Oh no, the implications."
She was like, there is no initiative without challenge. She was like, we must compete so that we must reach our highest potential. But anyway, as she goes on, we have found a way to incorporate X9 into a console board. X9.
He's like up there already, waiting for you to come do that to him, basically. Let me see.
Acrobatics is really high. I would like her to climb up herself. Like she's been doing it this whole time to build the cannon. She's very comfortable now coming up and down this.
Yeah. Oh wait, where is X9? He was here a second ago.
Yeah, he's right there.
I don't see him.
He's right here.
What the fuck? What did I do? Oh, fuck it. I'm tired of looking for his robot token. We can just imagine that bit. I don't know what the fuck. He's gone to me. Oh, there he is. He's back. Okay. There you go. Now I can see him. All right. So he's like up here, like looking at the cannon. He seems to be taking care of it, like, almost like he's just taking care of himself, like he just does it like a second duty. And then he runs towards you, ting, 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 and he says,
"Oh, yes. Hello, mistress. Welcome back to the rooftop.
As they're clambering up, like
you aim calculations."
I imagine they're clambering up. Like, even though they do it all the time, I still imagine it looks quite funny watching humans just clamber up these things. So yeah, looking real silly. Oh, X9. That's great. How are your hobbies coming? Did you decide that you were interested?
Did you decide what? Sorry, I think I cut out.
How were your hobbies coming along, XR? Did you decide upon something you find interesting?
Yes, ma'am. I have decided. Upon seeing all of the incredible variety of little avian creatures all around, I have decided that my new hobby is going to be bird watching.
Incredible. I would like you to keep a detailed catalogue of the wingspan of the birds in this area. That would be beneficial to me.
I had not even thought of that. Lovely idea.
And he begins to just becomes completely inert, like he's writing something in his own mind, so he doesn't need to do anything. He's just like beep, 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 beep,
Ros-
beep, processing.
Rosalind looks at Shy and winks and goes, I just like numbers. It doesn't actually matter. That'd be nice to know.
I see. Well, he seems happy.
Well, X-Man, we have finally figured out a way that we can absolutely integrate you within this canon. We'll have a console board. You'll still be able to, in a way, see and interact with us, and I believe you'll have a great vantage point to catalog these avian creatures within this area. Are you excited?
Truly outstanding. Yes, this has given my purpose a new facet, a whole new way in which I can be of help for these gathering of lost ones, such as myself.
Yes, our gathering of the lost. Now, Miss Shah, you are here because you have magically tiny hands. Let's get to it. And she pulls out a toolkit of wires, coils, everything. I'm hoping that by this time she's probably tailored a little pair of gloves so that she doesn't get Miss Shah doesn't get electrocuted. And yeah, she goes hop to it. They clamber up, and with the guidance of X9, because I'm hoping X9 might be able to say some things as well. She sets about building the console board. I want one point where they try to choose a voice for X9 and try and match it as closely to X9's voice, if that's possible.
Testing. Testing.
Yeah, everything, Shy.
Yes, this
Is
works.
that the one?
I like this one.
She smiles at Shy. Well, then that's all that matters, X9, as long as you like it.
I was just spinning a random vial. I don't know what I'm doing.
You did perfectly. Do you hear him?
Yay!
Sounds just right.
Yes. Oh, it sounds very loud in here. She's like inside the cannon.
Shy, just be inside the cannon. They could fire at any moment.
Sorry.
Yes.
Here we go.
In fact, actually, we probably should have a seat, shouldn't we? Rosalind goes about trying to like salvage as much as she can of the things she's going to pay. It's not going to work. It's not a very nice seat. She realized she's like, we'll have to move to this later. But the console's coming along well. She goes to input the password into the console, and
All right, this matters.
she.
So, how do you go about remembering the password, and how do you go about transmitting it to the rest of the party if you do?
Okay. So, do you remember when we were doing our little bandage thing, and she wrapped it around Shy's head?
Yeah.
And there was blood all over it. So she sat down and she explains to Shy. She goes, "Do you know what DNA is, Shy?"
Did it what? The what?
Oh, no worries. Biological markers that identify us uniquely as us, and blood is quite a good one.
What? My
Yes.
blood is like giving like signs everywhere, like graffiti.
No, I mean yes and no. Maybe you have got it. But your blood is uniquely yours. No one else's blood exactly like yours. You might have people who are similar, but isn't it? There are more factors. There's things that make it yours. And she pulls out the bandage. She pulls out the bandage and she starts cutting it into strips. And it's obviously been dried. It's been there for a little bit longer. And she's got a little, she's probably on the console created a little board. But what it is that Shy's blood is the password.
Ah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. She'll be making a little locket for everyone that has a bandage with Shy's blood from her hair, or a lock of Shy's hair if Shy allows. I don't know if we can cut her hair. I don't want to do that. That might hurt her. But yeah, if you'll allow that, I really want her blood to be the password.
I really like that. All right, perfect. So you spend the day making the little lockets with your jewelry.
And she
you,
rubs it on her head a few
collected
times to make the blood a little fresher.
Yes, you manage to get her hair to dissolve into some of the bandages. You cut it into small pieces and put them inside the locket. And you also make the locket in a way so that it has like a little glass opening, so that they don't actually need to be opened and the bandage never needs to be exposed. They just insert the locket inside the mechanism. It reads somehow inside, and that works enough. Right, I like it. That's a great system.
As I finish, and what we once again, she does. She makes one for Shaz when she puts it on. She goes, "I know it's your hair, but you get one too. I want you to realize that
Yes.
there are
They're so
many
pretty.
things that
I
make
love
us
it.
different. I'm glad you do. There are many things that make us different in the same Shy, but our uniqueness will never be something wrong. You're very special. Anyway, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Let's go.
Oh, Brigitte Bright. Next is Biboom Bow Pow. Trevian.
Yeah.
Trevian has the cornucopia. Oh. Let's see, where will I put you? I used to have a perfect place for this. I'm gonna make a new. Let me see.
Is there an advanced feat with the cornupestia?
What the hell? What you
It's
talking
a
about?
cornucopy and then you cornupaste.
Oh my god. You absolute buffoon. Did you
How
know
dare
that the
you?
cornucopia do you know that the cornucopia is actually in the flag of my wife's country, Peru? Did you know that?
Oh, that's very
Uh-huh,
cool.
uh-huh. Do you know cornucopia is originally from a Greece myth?
Mm.
You do? You can I please select this thing? Thank you.
Oh, you cannot. More
Okay, making a
gravel.
little something. I'm making a little something. And now more grass on top of that. No.
It's
It's a little hill up here. Okay. And up there I'm gonna put
little
Mr.
plateau.
Torgion.
Little plateau.
I'm gonna make this a bit nicer because you are a noble. So you wouldn't be just, hanging out in here. Did you happen to buy a tent or did I dream it?
No, I didn't buy a tent. That was something that someone practical would have bought, not me.
Mm-hmm.
I bought books and fruit and food. I forgot to buy a tent.
All right. Sounds good. Let me go do that
I have
real fast.
wine. I have wine. I'm probably sitting here with wine. If
Get
it's
this.
summer,
Let me get
I made a little chair with ice and I'm chilling there.
Rosalind takes your chair
Just
and puts it on
chilling.
top of the cannon. She
I'm
comes
chilling.
back and says,
I'm physically
Tyrion,
chilling.
we've needed a chair.
Let me see. I wanted to get a little.
I now
A
need to
couple of
enchant a chair. You always have it with me anytime.
Yeah, like a barrel with wine for yourself. You made a little, a very nice, huge, fucking luxurious carpet or whatever this is, so you can be comfy here. It was a day that you decided you were going to give to yourself, almost like a little gift to
Yeah,
yourself after all of
I
this
have a book of
fighting, all of this
poetry.
saving everybody's life every now and then. You're like, oh, I require some rest, much needed rest.
And
You have like a little
relaxation.
fire. You have a place to lay down. And that day, you spend the entire day doing fucking nothing, as one should do once in a while. All to yourself, enjoying pleasant peace. And that day, as you were just enjoying doing god nothing, you fell asleep. And eventually, night came and washed over the skies. And what you started to see was, well, the night sky and the dome of stars above you. Let me see if I have anything that maybe even close to resembles the light of stars here. Let me see.
Starseeker?
Roiling mass? No. Starlight? No. Starseekers? Oh.
I
Lazy
see
moth?
I see a dova.
Alright, these are very big. Let me put them a bit further away.
The one nods
Anyway.
in approval of your enchanting.
Oh, they are fucking gigantic. What the hell? Let me see.
Yeah,
This
the
one.
item is stole the shield enchantment. So
What? No.
no,
Alright, 5 and
it's
10.
disco ball. The disco ball.
Alright, perfect. This is better. So, you wake up in the somewhere right before nighttime, somewhere right before you're about to decide to leave back to your room to actually sleep in a proper fucking bed, as the crickets are basically completely enveloping you, and there is these fucking moths that are flying about everywhere. Let me see.
I burned them all.
Oh, you burned
I'm
them?
just kidding. I'm kidding.
What's wrong with you? All right, let me see if I can get them in here.
Fireball. Okay. Toasty.
You see a lot of these. You see a lot of them. They seem to be like just enthusiastic about the starlight, and they just like follow around the area in general. When all of a sudden you look at the stars, and you are somewhat of a proud man with your way of expressing art expression. Let's say you are like secretly rather proud of the fact that your form of art is like unique to you and your tattoos. And all of a sudden you're like, I don't know what the fuss is all about with the stars. The stars are not nothing compared to my drawings. But then you like look up and you look at the stars, and something in your mind starts to like, each start to look at them, and you're like, oh wow, if you connected that star with that star, you would make like a little triangle, and that one with that one, you would make like a almost like a little dog or something. And then look at that one, that looks like a goat's head. And then you look at and like a huge conglomerate of them that are all together in the sky. And you
And
see that they
I
have
recognize the shape of the dread of life and death.
well, you
Wow.
actually see the shape of. Let's see if I can make like a little polygon drawing. There you go. You see that connecting this specific conglomerate of them, you see that they would become something like a horn almost. And as you see it, you look like, oh, that looks like almost like what people sometimes use for drinking mead and stuff. Like they use a goat's horn, they empty it and they drink from it. And it almost seems like something is coming out of it if you were to connect more stars to it. Beep, 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 beep.
A
And
banana.
you get
A
the
mango.
urge of you get the urge of eating more fruit. So you like reach to the right to your backpack, and you reach inside. You're like rummaging inside it without looking, and you're like, oh right, I've run out of fruit. I left it all at home. I only brought like 2 pieces of it. Damn it! I wish I had brought more. And you look at that connection of stars, and you reach up with your hand, and you imagine that you grab it, even though it's of course in the firmament. It's right up there in the sky. And but to your surprise, as your fingers interconnect, all of those stars, incredibly far away from you, react to your touch. They glow, and the object materializes in your hand in the exact position where it would have been if you were looking at the stars from that perspective. A golden horn, completely empty, and you look behind it in shock, and those stars are gone. You have erased them from the night sky.
Maybe nobody will notice how we did that.
Nobody knows.
I checked the corner and then put it away and look around just in case someone saw me destroy the sky.
every sailor is going to be lost at sea now.
Yeah, well, I fucked up big time.
All right,
Dawn
is dawn in the morning or right before night? I don't remember.
Dawn
What
is the
dawn again?
morning.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
the
right, it's dawn.
when the sun comes up in the morning.
All right. And somehow you fall asleep right there, forgetting about your comfortable bed and your luxurious little what the hell? There we go. Your magical room back in the carriage. And when you wake up, there's like and then you're fucking drooling out of the side of your mouth. You're like looking around, ashamed. Oh my god, did I sleep in the outside? Oh, what the hell is wrong with me? But then you realize that it wasn't a dream, and that right there in your lap, the cornucopia sits, and all of a sudden it starts to vibrate, making tinging sounds like a little bell, ting 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 ting.
I
Like something's
place it
inside
on
of
my
you.
lap. I'm sorry.
Until all of a sudden something comes flying out of it, boom, into the grass.
I
Roll a 1d20.
think I wrote sanity. Okay.
No, 1d20.
1d20 was like I heard sanity. I was like, what the fuck?
You can roll sanity too if you think this would be shocking enough.
No.
14. Right. Nothing whatsoever. Very nice, very nice. So what came out would be something that you need and you don't yet know. So what I'm gonna throw out there is a key.
A key point.
No, just a key. A tiny old iron key. Ding ding ding.
Cage key. Oh, cage key. Now we're talking about something. I was recently spoken about a cage. It's actually the cage of the dog of Lord Loska. It's another thing.
It's the dog. It's just the dog.
Yeah, it's just a dog. I tried to open. It's like, no,
Alright.
it's a dog.
That's very rude to call his wife a dog.
Guys, is it just me or we are in the same order every round, even though we're rolling every time?
I think because you are rolling
Probably.
another thing, because here the combat tracker is showing the combat tracker of this place, which has Kylum, Taravian, and... Okay, now I see everything. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Shit
I
happens.
think I said before. This time there's no crit. Oh wait, there.
I don't know what the hell. All right, so Caleb, let's see. Wait, that feels like we're skipping somebody, aren't we? I don't care. We'll eventually do everyone. So now we do the training for being tough with Super Duper Shy and Caleb.
This would definitely be after the pool event.
The pool event. Are you a pool event?
Um,
Let me see. I think I would put you over here. Where are you? Whoop. And you are over here. Whoop.
Pool of knowledge.
We don't have a token for this, but Shy would now be maybe about 14 to 15 years old. She would be a lot taller and a bit more mature. And she's like running in this random morning between these 4 years, running alongside you right there. Papa, 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 papa. You've been doing laps around the forest that surrounds the camp. Papa, papa, papa. And as you come back, you're both like glistening with sweat, and you're both super tired but super motivated. You become such healthy little morning companions. That you're like already like you have like things ready for each other. She's like, here's your water skin, and you're like, oh, here's your banana, and you're like eating
But
here
as you-
while sitting on the hand of this dead Nansel Goldenkin. When she says, "Ah, I remember when we began, I couldn't even stand a couple of laps. Did we do an entire hour this morning?"
Yeah, definitely did. It seems you're getting the hang of this. Pretty soon we're gonna be able to endure any pain that is dealt our way.
All right. Well, I'm sure, and she seems to joke about your changes of voice by saying, "Well, I'm sure we're going to be feeling the pain tomorrow."
Yes. Remember,
Well.
recovery is important.
I know, but whenever we're done exercising, I always feel like I have to do a little bit extra. She drops down just to do some push-ups.
Oh, is that a challenge? And then I do push-ups with her.
All right, I'm gonna increase her strength as well. There you go. Let me see. Super Shy. What is Shy? Heart. Campaign 3. BBB. She's gone from 7 strength as a child to maybe 14 strength. How about that?
Doubling her strength.
Strong.
All right. Let's do the next one.
She can beat the crap
She
out
has-
of me without even thinking.
She now has tough. Let's see. Levion, did you run out of things to do?
Basically, the only
No.
thing I can do right now, the only thing I did was basically up my smithing, but I did that in between the 2 crafting sessions, so I don't know. I don't need to mark that out. But I just realized something, good sir.
Yes.
The where I learned interception, right?
You learn into what? Oh, yeah.
Fighting style, yeah. It
Mhm.
says you must be wielding a shield or a simple or martial weapon, but I don't have them. I'm not using weapons anymore, and I don't have a shield.
Well, damn. You want
Damn.
to change that for a different one? Damn, interception was such a fitting one too.
Yeah, it
Damn.
was. That's a fuck. That's so
To
bad.
be honest, his hands are better than weapon now.
Are
We could
mean,
count the gloves for just this effect. Let's just make it part
Yeah.
of your classic collection.
Okay, okay.
Let's call it Guardian's Interception.
That's just good.
I mean, to be honest, monks can literally do anything. Like, they can even smite. So not
Oh,
using this thing is
Fun fact: I have smite. I have divine smite in my mark. Just pointing that out
the
Yeah.
there.
smittening.
because usually counts weapon attacks. This is like
Then I can. Oh my
There
god!
you
I can now do the meme. I have these guns.
go.
Like the muscle.
when you do that, Rosalind pulls out like her 5 guns. Me too. I've got these ones.
Fucking flexer. Nobody. I'm gonna destroy your weapons next time if I have to do that again. Fucking flexing on me.
No, she said me too. I've got my guns also. You companions, Flexi. They're equals.
All right. Well, we shall see what guns win in the end. I would like to have a moment in which you are practicing your new ways of fighting by punching boom 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 onto this target dummy. And at some point something feels like it's not quite right. Maybe Caleb and oh what the hell, Caleb and little now 15-year-old little shy gone by. They're not like coming to see you or anything. They're just like coming by as they were coming from training, and they're like on their way to the camp. When all of a sudden, I don't know what could cause that. Oh yeah, this huge branch. You have been punching this tree, and all of a sudden it gives away, and a huge crack is heard. They don't realize what it means, but the huge branch is about to fall onto Shy. They-
And then immediately as I hear the snapping, I turn around. Fucking, I want to look this way, and then immediately went, "Wee, you're mine."
Ooh, the sound effect accompanies that perfectly.
All right, you don't
Basically,
only
jump over. Basic, I
you go
pounce at the at the at the fucking no, my fucking face
branch.
branch. Yeah, fucking hell, my face completely went like, nope, nope, nope. Basically, waiting me like a fucking candy store or something. I don't know. And I grab the branch and basically just throw it away. And then I look at my hands and I get, what the hell was that? Can we do that
You see
again?
that you you see that you raged by accident almost, and it didn't cost you any sort of strain or effort. And you realize that as you throw the branch away, it splits in half. You broke a gigantic, almost like a fucking huge log, just by grabbing it. And you realized the power that you can harness whenever one of your allies is in danger, and you channel that to protect them. And that was like the moment when you saw, the culmination of your efforts and your discovery as a monk of how you could channel your power.
Whoa.
And she says, I don't know if there is enough branches to fall on top of me to do that again, but why?
I, I, I don't know. Uh,
You said, can we do that again? You said.
I mean, we can try to simulate it. I think I can. No, not letting you throwing something, but when you are fighting each other, I can basically move as fast as I can over.
Oh,
Try to
we can
emulate
test
it.
that. Kill him. Come on. One on one.
Oh.
Fist sparring. Come on. She like puts her hands like she's a boxer.
I laugh a bit at that one.
You laugh a little.
Just
Oh,
my
okay.
turn.
Okay, and I assume a combative stance with my fist. It's very unnatural for Caleb. But he tries to he tries to somewhat imitate the master, perhaps.
All right. You know how far you've come, Levian, as you see him struggle to use his fist as a weapon, and it looks silly. But then, as they exchange a couple of blows, once again, you feel your instincts triggering, and you jump once again in the middle of them at incredible speed you didn't even know you were capable of achieving.
Whoa,
And it
Levian,
confirms.
you're so fast. Oh my goodness.
Gotta go fast. Gotta. That's how that works.
Right, Sonya.
And I start to do it over and over and over and over again, and probably. Fuck, do we call it rouge? No.
No, shy.
No, Shy.
Shy, fucking hell. Shy gets tired of it because I do it over and over and over and
I mean,
over.
at least let me exchange a couple of blows before you do it. I don't get to train at all. That is boring. I'm out of here. I'm gonna trade gun shooting. It's a lot more fun. Rosalind.
And then I continue fighting the like
The dummy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to the rolls. Let's see what is next. Rosalind, it is your turn. Let me see. I actually would love if we would do, because we did put in her character sheet that she now loves guns. So it would be great for you to have a moment where you show her how to use a gun and how to use your rifle or something.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Shy. Have you eaten breakfast? You know that you need to after such a long run.
Yep, I had my banana, had my share of not practicing fist fighting because Levian is way too overprotective. I want to shoot something. I want to cause harm. You know, I already done all the healing people and applying bandages and whatnot. Now I want to pop heads. You know, boom, boom.
Well, lucky for you. And she, I think that Rosalind would probably, she would lead her to the back of the caravan where Lively and Shovel have together made a whole lot of targets for us to practice with. Luckily for you, I also think that fists are maybe not your thing, sweetie.
Yes. Let me have gunpowder.
Now, wait one moment. Gunpowder is quite valuable, sweetie.
And you see me, this tree falling over because I hit the tree again, and the tree now fully falls over the direction.
Let me see if I can make a prefab. I'm gonna try to make a prefab out of this like dummy that I've made over here so we can reuse it. Let's see if I manage. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, but I would need to have a token first. Oh, I just hit my knee. Ah, that fucking hurts. Owie, 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 owie. Fucking hell. Okay, story template controllers. Environmental controllers, controller hide me. I need that one, the original one. To dupe, there it is. Duplicate, rename it target dummy, dummy. And I'll put it on the map. Okay, now click on the button to link, select these bits. Boom. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do this first. There we go. Boom. And now if I go to the, sorry guys, that I'm taking a while. I wanted to have like target dummies for her to shoot at. Select it, assign, and now I should be able to go over here. Whoop. This works so much better in the 3D module. Let me see. Boom. Did it work? Do we have a dummy? Sort of. Okay, it works out. All right, perfect. So let's put
Why is there a
little.
mammoth?
Yeah, right next to a mammoth. How about that? Let's not shoot at the mammoth.
It's really cute. Yeah.
It's a woolly fan. All right, so little Shy accompanies you, and she's like fidgeting with one of your pistols that you have allowed her to borrow for this. When Pops over here accompanies you all, he also does his morning runs, if you remember. So he's like coming back like, what's this? Only 1 hour, little Shy? Come on, you can do a lot better. Oh, what is this? Oh, how interesting. I think I'll stand here and watch how you've improved in your aiming.
Okay, now, in a point would always be appreciated. Constructive criticism is for all. Now, Miss Shy, as I've said, Blackstone is unfortunately a little bit hard to come from. It's not that you don't need to, it's not that you shouldn't be allowed to know that we must ration what little resources we have. I have something much more fun for you, and Levian's recently made it light enough that I think you might be able to find some use for it. And she pulls out and she does that thing that gunslingers do, where she flips the barrel around her finger, and she pulls out her silence
yes.
flying for an arcane pistol. And for just a moment, she has a little bit of a geek little thing. She gets down to Shy. Do you see my maker's mark? Do you see this? Look, there's also a line through it. Do you see? The way he's done is he's shaved
What does
down.
that do?
He's shaved down most of the
What is
function.
it?
No, it just means that we made it together. So this one here, and then they're just going into every single little part over it. So anyway, so let's get to it. So she pulls it out and she asks her to use obesity. She says, "Look at the target," and she grabs her hand like you do with golfers and puts her eye to in the right way. And she goes, "I would like you. You can keep both eyes open, but some people find that their perception is not quite right when they've got both." She's like, "You can close one eye if that helps you," and she's like, "I want you to think cold thoughts." And then she asked her to say, "I want you to think cold thoughts and say it with your whole heart. Obesity," as you pull this trigger.
Okay. Wow, it's quite heavy.
No, it's
But I
it's
like
been
it.
made light. It's all in your mind. Oh.
But this is still a child.
Yes.
So.
No,
I'm
I know.
saying.
No, that child person would respond to a child. No, it's all in your head. It's fine.
Is there guns like this that you use with two hands? I think I would like them more.
We definitely have those, but not right now, sweetie.
All right, she takes the pistol and she almost uses it like a rifle because it's so big for her. So she grabs the barrel with the left hand and the actual handle with her right hand, and she closes one eye, pulls out her tongue, and she's like,
Be careful of the recoil. Yes, be careful of the recoil.
Okay. Busy day. Pew. Either.
And you hit her.
And it explodes.
Amazing. 1d2. Okay, it hits the fucking statue of the one straight in the face.
Oh.
Rosalind pauses and goes, were you aiming for that?
Oh, yeah. Was that not one of the targets? And yeah, I hit it square in the face. I meant to do that.
Rosalind fully believes you, babe. She's just like, that's fantastic. Amazing.
She's a teenager now.
Targets.
Let's try with another one. Oh my god, I'm sucking.
Bullshitting comes more natural since she's a teenager now.
Oh, I see. So I have to go to spellcasting. She's a wisdom caster. That means +2 only? No, there's no way. I have +5 in wisdom. Why is it doing that? Let me see.
It's like
wisdom. Oh, I see. I have to go to spellcasting and actually use my spellcasting. There we go. Now it will work. She pulls on a little button onto the gun. She's like, "Oh, I forgot to use the wand bit of your gun. Let me see if now I do better." Are you fucking kidding me? Unless I hit. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. All right, well.
Rosalind starts to look at her suspiciously and starts to realize maybe the first one wasn't an aim. But she'll be positive. She'll be supportive. Oh,
so the gun does an extra, how much damage again? The arcane firearm thingy?
Arcane firearm.
How much does it deal extra?
1d8.
Arcane firearm. 1d8. Well, she's gonna now have learned arcane firearm. She's gonna have to make her own.
Wow. Luckily, I have some spare guns.
1d8.
That was very different to your guns, the ones that go pow pow. This one is clean. It feels so smooth.
And this guy, oh, well, I mean, but what is the love for the scent of black powder? What is the love for the recoil? This is too, I don't know, artificial. It's not the same. It's all salty. The first gun she's using is not a blackstone.
He is not wrong. In fact, and Rosalind very begrudgingly pulls out her. You are not wrong. It isn't quite the same, is it? And she very, she pulls out her flannel pistol. I have to have this one also lightened. I just worry the recoil can be quite hard on a young girl. I don't want her to blow her shoulder out.
She gives you back your pistol, looking at it with adoration, and then she looks at this other shitty fucking flintlock, and she says, "Well, Rosalind, if I have learned something from you over the years, Mama, is that I will do it my way." And she runs away.
Oh, shut up, Val. That was really cute. Fuck you. I love that.
All right. Taravian, let me see what else you got. School. It's time for school. Oh no.
Okay, Rosalind has told her to do things the way Trivian tells her to, though, in school. Okay, please.
What? Sorry.
Well, Rosalind has asked, because yes, do things your way. Always find your own way to do something. Unless you're in Trivian's class, then you must do exactly as the captain says.
Contradicting thoughts. Let's see. Grigar. What is Grigar? Grigar. And I think I have a couple of other kids. Let me see. I'm gonna go come get him. I'm gonna come get him. Just dancing like a breeder. Boom. Oh, there she is. Upon hearing of your teachings and how you impart them on anybody that would come, like Travian, neighbors of Ratamore would eventually send their kids to be taught by the heroic journeyman that fulfill his destiny by defeating the monster of the forest. And the monster of the forest is right there in your camp. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, you're up here. Oh, maybe this is a cool place to teach at, right? I like that. Let me bring them there.
It could be. I have the blackboard and everything.
All right, but amongst those children, there is like one of them that comes to your class this specific day. There's not a child at all. It's actually a paladin that came to help you during the last battle against the fake inquisitors. But he seemingly has trouble reading, and he's very ashamed of it. But he comes to your class anyway.
I mean, since I have children with different age and different points, it's very much a kind of tutoring thing. Like, I know that the two children that are young, I mean, shy, and the children that is learning magic are already a bit ahead. So, I have to do the kind of teaching where I go one by one to check their level and I don't try to impose to everybody to do the same thing.
Wait, I can actually do a polygon. That sounds good. Okay.
So this guy is not actually
a little bit of a
behind.
class just for memes?
So today we have a new person in our class. Say hello to our new friends, children. And
then they look at him, and Rosalind says, no. And Grigar says, "Well, how do we say hello? He didn't tell us his name."
Please tell us your name and introduce yourself to the class.
Well, hello, children. I am the great and heroic Pippin, Pippin Gnora. I am a paladin of the Holy Order, and I've come here to overlook that you all do your homework. Yes, in the name of the Holy Order.
Very well. Now,
you just can't read.
Everybody starts not able to read, and eventually everybody can learn. Speaking of, let's see your homework over there. Come to the chalkboard and please write down a copy of the first paragraph that you had to write about your sister and mother.
Okay. And he goes to the thing, and he takes this chalk from you and starts to write in your board. And he writes really, really slowly, really badly. Actually, maybe roll it. Why not? Let's see. Boom.
I don't look at him. I leave him old. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he knows.
Never mind. All right, well, he comes down all cocky and he says, "Well, my uncle is a writer, and he came back to help me yesterday, and he's told me to write this really well. Look, I am very,
very happy to have enjoyed these lovely, peaceful times close to my mother and sister in our farm that now is a little bit better, even though the plants still fail to grow. But at least we fear not of the beast of the forest to come and eat us.
That is very well done.
These guys like clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, I go one by one. I invite this girl. Maybe she had to do. She's doing more math, so I asked her. I give her a simple problem so she can solve it.
I don't understand. She starts to cry. I don't
No,
understand.
don't worry, don't
What does
worry.
it mean to multiply? What is to multiply? I don't understand.
I will show you, and I use minor illusion to make example of things multiplying using, for example, animals or fruit or shape, something colorful that it's easier to follow.
All right. Eventually, for some reason, the place begins to get overrun by goats.
Okay.
Either Western.
I go one by one, and he is he the one that is learning magic or another children?
Yes, Grigar would be this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
So
who's the learning man.
I ask him to decide to draw the runes for the a cantrip for his or something new.
And
I
the other girl like whispers a little like gossip to Shy, something like, "Look, it's Grigar. He's doing runes while we are like learning to like write and read. He's so smart. He's doing like magic. I heard he's gonna be a wizard." All
and
right,
then
nobody cares
after
about my gossip. Beep, beep, beep.
I nod and I ask him to produce the effect for everybody's sake so they can all see and cheer about that.
All right. Well, he's going to try to recreate the effects of prestidigitation, which he had the most trouble with.
It's a complex spell.
All right, and he manages to create drawings like the ones you do with your tattoos, but they are not in the same style. They don't actually look like drawings. They're more like pictures, almost floating pictures. And he shows pictures of adventures that he's witnessed of you, right? Like, for example, the moment the Furioso bit the neck of the giant Drakeling, or the moment where the Inquisitors surrounded the caravan, and the caravan came running to stand there in the middle so you could all protect it. And it'll looks pretty realistic. They look like actual impossible to exist photographs.
I clap and I add a bit of magic to animate the Furioso so it looks like he's attacking me. I fall to the ground and have a small funny break.
After a couple of years now, Grigar has become less childish and more humble, and he says, Thank you, master. I'll keep trying my best."
Very well done. And then I ask Shy. Shy, she's interested in anatomy and medicine, so I'm asking her something about anatomy, like a small diagram on how to set a broken leg so people can be moved. Something for, you know, first aid, basically.
Okay.
I use sticks so she can demonstrate how to use bandages to make sure that the leg is stand straight and the broken leg is settled and so on and so forth.
And you do this as an example with maybe some images you create with prestidigitation yourself.
Exactly.
And at some point you get surprised. Once again, her unnatural ability to learn surprises you as she corrects you. You make a slight, not a mistake, but you were oversimplifying to make the class more enjoyable, and she corrects you by actually filling the gaps you weren't filling on purpose. And she says something like, "But if we remove that first, wouldn't the patient like bleed out? Shouldn't we first like make sure that we put a tourniquet?"
That is very true. First, before removing anything from the body, remember all of you. What Shai said is extremely important. If you are injured, if you have something inside your hand, if you have a splinter, if you had anything, or God forbid you have an arrow or a dart, never remove it right away. You need someone to make sure you do not bleed out further.
Okay, well, she's gonna roll medicine to see how well she did for the memes. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna give her advantage because she has that. She does have doc. She didn't need it. Rolled a 19 on the first, like a fucking boss. Just gets the fuck out of there, like I'm a fucking surgeon, baby. And this guy turns up, and then he approaches and says, "Sir, I have something that worries me.
Yes.
My pride as a paladin is boundless, of course, but as an adult that is trying to be able to make proper reports to the army whenever it's required, I feel so ashamed. And I have all the homework you gave me. I have all of these books you told me to read. I have tried my best to fill all these sentences with the right words. I think there is something wrong with me, sir. The words seem to just fly out of the paper. I can't do anything about it."
Have I heard about dyslexia before?
I don't think medicine is that advanced in a medieval world.
I mean, but learning problems are probably a common thing, occurrence that you have to find a way to deal with.
Roll history. Yes, in Argosy there is actually a lot of issues like this, especially due to the fact that the anatomy of Loxodons, Tabaxi, and humans is so different that writing, reading, and everything becomes an issue when they all go to the same school. And what they usually retort to is teaching those that have more issues to use pictograms, to use drawings that are generally understood by everyone that speaks the common tongue. It's not the best, but it serves as a bridge between being able to write nothing and being able to be a fully normal, literate person.
Then I tell him to, well, we have sometimes this problem in our country where there are many races and each one write and draw in different ways, which becomes difficult for some reason and for some people to navigate between different languages. So we have a solution, which is probably suboptimal, but it is a solution to communicate, which is the important thing about writing and reading, after all. We use pictograms. We use simplified versions.
Some examples.
Yeah, and I paint some, but underneath each one, I also draw the word. I also write the word in very plain, very simple letters. So even if his mind have trouble, he still sees the word underneath.
Unlucky.
Why disadvantage?
Because he
Since
has
I'm
that
helping.
problem.
But I'm helping.
Oh well, you're right. You're right. Let's let him roll again after he tries on his own really fast, gets frustrated again, and that's when you like calm him down, and maybe like even the kids tell him something. Maybe Shy says something like, "It's okay, Mr. Pipping. Try again." It's like what Mr. Sir Trevian said. Everybody starts knowing nothing.
Exactly.
And he tries again. This time normal. Oh, well, he manages to get a message across, even if it's really really hard to read. So pictogram 1 of guard, pictogram 2 of Ratamore, I for scene, and bandit. The guard of Ratamore has seen a bandit.
Very well done. That makes the point go across.
I did it. I did it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Trevian. I'm ready to write my first novel. And he just goes off.
Oh, very well. And then I continue to do school.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. I like that interaction. All right. Let's move on to the next person. All right, there we go. We finally broke the order. Caleb, do you even have any more things to do? Caleb.
Did I think I had one more thing. I don't remember what it was. Oh yes. I was in the military for a tiny bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is. I think. Maybe this will be the way I learned Battle Master.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's get that done.
So my love for Juan made me maybe join the
Juan.
The Holy Order.
The Holy Order of the Juan.
Where do I put you? Where the hell are you? Oh, they were there. Maybe that your training has sparked the ambition of many others. That since you are right now in the trains of Ratamore, constantly emanate from the barracks or just the Holy Order, the church itself, and they've come here to practice alongside all of you. Let me see what I can put in here. I'm gonna put a Holy Order guy. I'm gonna put a green lace. Why not? A green lace. Let's make it one of these bad boys. Actually, it's a girl. There you go. An ash fingers. And maybe even just a random boy. What random boy do I get?
Or
Oh, I know. The farmers. Yeah. A farmer that has decided that they're tired of letting themselves be pushed around. Mr. Pankering now wants to defend his family and not let his wife defend him all the time. All right. And as you are practicing at people...
Isn't that the guy that died at the very beginning, basically, the campaign?
Oh, did he die in this one?
Yeah, because
why do I see this image freaking out?
Oh, you do?
It's from the Rage? You're talking about
it's
the red,
like
red
there
aura?
is this red thing. Okay, now it's gone.
Yeah, that was from his class recollection ability thing.
Oh. You become liquid with your class.
Oh, yeah. He splooges.
I still see it. Why do I still see it?
I don't see it anymore.
Weird. I'm gonna reload. But anyway, so as you find yourself training there, from time to time, people from Bratamore appear, and some of them always tend to ask permission. Can we train from you? Can we learn from you, or can we train alongside you, journeyman? But eventually, it just becomes almost like a gym where they just come by, they do their training, they don't say a word, and they leave. But eventually, you find yourself being annoyed at how just fucking terrible people are compared to you, Mr. Caleb. And this is like the first time you ever become somewhat outspoken, perhaps. Maybe you even change to Shadow, I don't know. But what happens is you start to correct them, and you start to teach them how to do better. Also, instead of anchoring because he died, I'm gonna make his wife be here. She wants to protect his little daughter, her daughters, now that she has lost her husband.
If you strike, if you hit people like that, they're gonna see it coming. Your movements are too obvious.
To who are you saying this, if I may ask?
Maybe to the guard, because maybe I learned from the guard that we have on our side, since he seems a lot more battle hardened than this one.
Mm-hmm. And as he thanks you, but all of a sudden his words get cut out, by the sound of a large firebolt. Let me see. Pew.
Firebolt.
Pew. Oh, I gave myself advantage by accident, but I still would have hit anyway. The flare of the fire almost silenced whatever he was about to say, and he recoils scared as he says, "Ha! And what do you know? Look at you, you're just a hobo."
And tell me, with you flinging around spells like that, how would you hit your target if you can't see it? And then I'm gonna cast darkness.
Amazing. Where is it? Boop. All of a sudden, she's enveloped by darkness, and she's like, "Ah, what is this? Make it stop!" And she starts flailing her sword, but to you, she's just like fucking flailing her sword in place. So she's no danger to you whatsoever.
And therefore, you must rely on not your vision, but what you feel. You can't feel the ground if you're flinging around magic stuff like that.
What ability did you say was the one that this was giving you? Battle Master?
Battle Master, yeah.
But is that in your character sheet? I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's the superiority stuff.
Oh, but I didn't give you the feature itself. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, it's because that's the subclass, isn't it?
Yeah, Battle Master is a subclass.
So what you have right now is not a subclass; it's just bits of
It's
it.
maneuvers, yeah.
Like, what is the one that gives you the maneuvers itself? Superiority die? No. Which one is it? Combat superiority. That's what you have. Okay, there we go. Finally found it. So you show your superiority to this girl by just completely disabling her with your mixture of magic and combat without actually ever even using magic at all, because to you it's not magic. Can you see the shadow underneath you now, or did it stop?
It just stopped.
Oh wow, so it is me. I cannot stop effects for myself. Oh no, I am. I'm just doing it very slowly. Oh my god, there's so many effects in this fucking map. Oh. There we go. Finally, I stopped it. Okay. All right. So what happens is, as you let the darkness dissipate, she was about to trip, trying to hit you in the darkness, and you grab her by the waist as she was about to fall, and you're like, oh, you capture her, and she's like looking at you, holding out her sword, embarrassed.
Now, I may look
And somebody left.
like and I put in quotations, hobo, but looks don't matter so much in combat. In fact, you could say it disarmed you.
Disarm you a bit. Very nice. Can you roll performance for me?
Performance. My no riz now. I have no riz anymore. Oh, 13, I guess. Better than average.
Better than average. Let me see. Can you roll again just because you fretted?
Oh well, I mean, if it's intimidation, I can do athletics.
I just roll again. Performance again.
Performance. Here it is. It's ooh.
A little bit.
Oh.
All right. Well, she like pushes you away, tries to stand up, and tries to recompose herself. But she as she got up, she like grabbed you by your arms and your shoulder, and she realized how actually experienced, fit, and skilled you are, and she like bows, blushing, and she says, "I'm sorry, I misspoke, Battle Master. I am really thankful I'm allowed to learn here. I wish to be a knight someday."
So do I.
So do I. Oh. All right, wonderful. Well, that's how you got your superiority. Superiority. Do we have anything else for Trevian? I think we ran out, right?
You said you wanted to do something about my class recollection. I don't know.
Oh, perhaps we could do like the end of the class. They're like looking at you, and you're like, okay, the class is over. But that's when one of the children goes, "No, we want to see the lights. We want to see the lights," and they all like start clapping together. We want to see the lights. We want to see the lights.
Okay. Well, they want to see the light. What light do I do beside illusion?
I just made the animation for your character recollection thingy.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get closer here, and then I'm going to do.
You have to target something.
Yeah. I put them inside the thing.
Wanna see the lights? Wanna see the lights? Oh, you're targeting all of them.
Yeah, because I'm using an actual level spell, which sounds
Ooh.
scary. Before I put something behind them, like mannequins or something behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to prepare, tap the various runes, and then instead of producing right away the spell, from the tip of the hand that I put in front of me, drops of ink fall down and start to do these colorful swirl on the ground. Some goes between the legs, some around them, and then they start to get more intricate behind them and then underneath the targets. So when I use this spell here, I use a thunder wave. The
Ooh.
children in front are going to feel the healing thing, and the people behind and the targets behind are going to be pushed back.
Oh, let me do that. Let me do that. Let me see. Dummy.
I can't execute the macro.
There's the lights. But you can't? But you did it in my screen.
Ah, yeah, I see it.
Oh, and it also seems to be a bit too much to do in multiple targets. It's lagging even
Yeah.
my game.
Wow.
Pretty.
Pretty. All right. Well, the target dummy that was behind them gets blown away, while any bruises they may have done to their knees or whatever, as they were playing, they heal themselves instantly, and they all like, "When I see the lights, oh yay!" They all start celebrating, and you see your art forming around them, going through them as it heals them, and then all coalescing into this giant flower of thunder, blowing away the dummy, and you feel like your art is appreciated, and you gain 1 sanity. All right, next, Rosalind. Are we missing anything from
We
you?
are doing
From
my
your time skip?
improvised spell perk.
Let's go. All right.
Let's go.
Right. We have to go to your room.
I rolled a 1.
Yes, I remember. Let me go check it out. What is your room called? It's called Thought Dwelling? No. Cordially Cozy is not it either. Underden? Doesn't sound like it. Workshop Away from Work. That's the one.
Workshop away from work. I like that.
Let me see. I need to put an I in here. And I need to move everybody. Did I do it? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. What the hell happened? I think I moved myself and not you. Workshop Away from Work. Workshop Away from Work. Activate. There we go. Change the music. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Can you guys see the room and everything?
Yeah.
Rosalind, can you see yourself?
I can see myself.
All right, perfect. So, you have like a giant pile of fucking badly cut gems over there. You've got all sorts of salvage on your table. Every sorts of
Crudely
tool
cut
and
gems, not
possible.
badly.
You have all sorts of different attempts that have failed until finally you see this tiny gem in front of you. It's a ruby, perhaps one of the first rubies you ever got. You had not used it just because it was naturally flawed, and therefore to you it was like, oh well, I'm not gonna fucking put all my effort into this flawed one. Oh, that's a perfect token. That's amazing. Look at that. But you're like, oh, I'm running out of good material, but I guess I'll have to keep trying, right? So you bring this ruby to your face, you put on this little telescope thingy on your head, on your eye, and you begin to work on it, and you start to remember about your notions of magic that you have been seeing, especially on Terevian, and show when he was here.
Hmm.
And you begin to get the idea, well, since I'm gonna fucking fail to yeah, like, in your frustration, you're like, since I'm gonna fucking fail to do this again, might as well like try something. And you start to do this coding onto the gem. You start to put things in it, random like magic runes accompanied with code with like I think you said something about it being on binary or something, right? Like
Yeah,
you start to put
binary
like a little
01010001.
That's right. That's right. Like dot line dot line dot line 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 dot dot dot, and
Mm.
you start to do that all across the gem, like lost in thought, almost like you're not even really thinking about doing anything, and you keep on remembering all the feats of magic the others are capable of doing, until we'll see what happens. Now let's see. You roll a 1d2. You roll a 1, right?
Mhm.
Can you roll another 1d2?
I can indeed. Give me 1 second.
We divide the table once again into another 2.
Oh
This is
no,
too many.
sorry, my alphabet has changed to another language. 1 second. Uh-oh.
Feels bad, man.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do this. Was it this one? No. Okay, wait. My keyboard's changed and it's too dark. I can't see. 1 second. Where's my language? Okay, I know what I'll do. There. Okay. 1d2, was that correct?
Another 1d2, yes. You're gonna have to roll a 1d12
Thank you
next if
for
you want.
waiting. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to copy and paste it in. Okay, go.
2 this time.
2.
Okay, we have our possible candidates. Now roll a 1d12 to decide the actual spell. One d12 turns as a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck? That is actually so fitting.
Really?
What? That's insane. That's actually insane.
Okay.
You got distort value. First level illusion.
Oh,
I'm going to go search this. What is that?
wow.
The spell to basically to be a hustler.
It's in the chat.
I love this.
This, this sounds like this sounds like the kind of spell that Campaign 1 would have.
Wow, out of a merchant as you try to sell weird octopus.
I never
Yes.
needed this thing.
You just had the
Oh my
riz to
gosh,
do it.
Mizwin needs this.
Yeah.
Guys, Mizwin needs this.
Look what
We
we
need
need
the
to
nuts
use to
version.
mimic our power.
Oh my goodness, Val, she's going to use this on the ladies at Los Gas.
Yeah, I think this is super fitting, but the problem is we now have to change it because this is an improvised spell. So we need to change something about this. Let's
Okay,
see.
wait. Let me read
Guys,
again.
bye. I'm gonna go now.
All right. Thank you so much for coming,
goodbye.
Raft.
See you
Levian,
next week.
thank you for staying.
Yeah,
Next
Next
week.
week we finish
Bye.
See you
we
next
go
week.
for the
Bye-bye.
start of the next arc. Bye bye.
Oh, I have some magic dust. Those covered. You cast spells which telling objects
All right,
perceived
so
value by adding knowledge. Show or reducing its perceived value by help with the help of scratches, dents, and other unsightly features and elements. Obtain its true value with a successful intelligence check.
so
Okay,
improvised
how do we
spell.
change
Let's
this
see.
slightly?
So this says the run blah, 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 blah. The DM then will decide random changes to the spell, like spell components, range, damage, etc. So we're gonna go through every detail of the spell, and we're gonna roll to see which ones are changed. So first of all, let's look at the stored value. Right click, edit. All right, we cannot change the fact that it's illusion and first level, and we cannot change its core mechanic, but we can change other things. First of all, can you roll a 1d 1, 2, 3, 4, please? 1d4.
Mhm.
A 1. A 1 means the duration. All right. Can you roll a 1d100?
Ooh.
All right, let's see.
87 hours?
Mm. That's what I thought in my head.
On the bright side, at least it wasn't 6,
So-
7 hours.
So
Hmm.
this spell is supposed to only last a minute, if I am understanding this right.
8 hours. It says 8 hours.
Oh no, it's 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
So it lasts 8 hours normally. With an 87, that means we have to multiply that by almost twice as much. So that means now
Ooh.
it lasts basically
16.
a day, basically almost a day.
Nice.
Yeah, 1 minute is the casting time.
Oh, my bad. So
1
now
minute.
this has
Oh.
been changed to a lasting distorted value. So far.
Oh.
See what else happens. Lasting distorted value. Now lasts a day. Now lasts a
No, she
day.
can't do this to the ladies. That'll ruin her reputation. She's got to do it to strangers.
It also you can also make things look cheaper, so you can buy them cheaper. You know. Let's see. Oh no, it says doubling. Never mind. Oh no, or reducing its perceived
Yeah.
value by
And
half.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
no,
reducing.
you can actually make it cheaper. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, roll another 1d4, please.
So she can
Mm-hmm.
look at a flawless diamond and be like, I don't know, there's imperfections in there, and then she'll cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Roll another 1d4. Oh, thank you. You were already doing it. Perfect. All right. Now this is supposed to affect only one object that is no more than 1 foot on a side. What the hell does that mean? No more than a foot on a side. Fuck
It's a
does that
square
mean?
foot. it goes with volume.
Ah, interesting. That is weird. All right, would roll another 1d100, please?
It's like 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter. If it can fit in a cube like that, you're set.
All right. Well, now it can affect 3 objects that fit on the respective same sides. So that means
Oh.
that they fit on 3 different cubes of 1 foot on a side. I don't know what measure that might be. All right. Well, you got lucky so far. Let me see. Is this concentration?
No,
Uh-uh.
No.
it just as 1 minute of casting time is pretty long.
All right. Roll 1 last d4. The range would be a very cool one to change. Oh, you didn't get range, sadly. All right, 1d100. We are changing something about the DC or what it takes to examine it.
Exsanguinate.
Exactly.
10.
All right, you've changed it from investigation to arcana. It doesn't really matter.
Oh.
But people now will read roll arcana instead of investigation.
Oh.
All right. Well, there you go. You have your new
That's it.
lasting distorted value.
And from this, she gains the understanding that spells, yes, spells are what they're meant to be, but it doesn't mean you can't tweak them slightly.
All right. That's the beginning of the actual ability you will be getting by next week. What the hell? That animation doesn't fit at all. Let me see if let me see if distort value, the base spell, has a better animation. Distort value.
Extremely niche.
I love the
What does that
extremely
animation?
niche stuff.
Well, it can be used nicely, like, to bring down the cost of something or pump up the cost of something you're selling.
I was also thinking like possibly like because it's talking about value. Now value is like not just monetary. Like what if we're going against a big bad guy who wants something specific and she's like, it's not that. Like we can maybe hide something of importance. She'll distort.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
what
can
he's-
devalue something to make it look
I
more
wonder
ordinary.
I wonder if I can in some way make shy. Like I don't know. We'll see how I can improvise this.
I think this spell is niche, but very powerful when used correctly.
Mm. Mm.
It's also dangerous, though. It can bite you in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For sure.
All right.
I just have to make sure I kill them first.
Did we finish with everybody's actions? Let me see. The military was done.
You gotta make sure
Guardian was done.
You gotta make sure you kill him.
You what?
Gotta make sure you kill him.
Oh,
Kill
you
him.
killed
Kill
him.
him.
Oh my god. We did the school, we've done the cannon, we've done the crafting, we've done the cornucopia. I think we're done. I think we did everything today. Perfect.
Yeah. How many rolls do I have of cornucopia?
Oh yeah.
How about we just do 4?
Yeah, it's fine.
One for each
I did
year.
already one. I did already one. Nothing. I have a natural 20 though.
And that 20 is... Let me
Nothing.
see. It's nothing on all of them. It only does things when? I don't remember anymore.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
What a waste of a cred. You will.
I
It's not like you try every day.
mean,
All right,
if you want.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring you all over here. 4 years have passed. Such a shame that the little Levian couldn't be here for the end.
Gone, yeah.
But we'll recap this little bit when he comes back next week. Let me see what music I have in here that will be very nice and fitting. The one selection. Let's get... What is this? Is this fucking Ghibli music? Some people of Ratamore have come to present their respects after you've saved their town, basically, from the monster. And just because, you know, some of them are religious, and they know of some of you accomplishing your destinies and whatnot. So they pile up here, and then they sometimes bring you gifts. Sometimes they just like say some pretty words or a prayer, and then they walk away. And you feel, you know, obligated to attend, at least to show that much respect. And the reason they are doing this now and not anywhere around these 4 years is because you have notified people that you would be leaving to deal with the situation with Loskar, to figure out what has happened with him. And yeah, you'll be leaving the town finally, moving the carriage as you should. And as the carriage is like beginning to move from your will, and Kekalai goes inside, very proud, somebody else comes out of the carriage to join you here to say goodbye to the peoples.
Who is it?
Home goes over there and opens the door.
That little baby. She growing up.
It's
He opens the door for her.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
Oh, she's... Val, you gave her cape and a gun? Shut the fuck up.
So cool.
He's so cool.
Can we get a close up on that, Val?
That's so great.
We get a close up on that. I mean, yeah, I made it.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh,
She's
sick.
beautiful.
Nice.
That's actually amazing.
Wow, what the fuck?
She cuts her
Oh my
hair
god, I love her.
shorter now.
For practicality.
We have her hair in our lockets, guys.
And she has an extra knee, apparently.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, she grew down there too. Okay, I see.
I just realized that.
Yeah, that's her penis, you're right.
Damn.
It's a massive schlong.
She was actually a he the whole time.
What?
I will entirely ignore that and we'll never fix it. All right.
Because if you see from the far, it's like, oh, she just bent the knee. And then when you watch the image a bit more, it's like, that's not a knee. That's not how legs work.
She's beautiful.
A very shy rifle is what she's using.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a gun. She has a gun there. She has an extra gun there. That's why.
Did Livian and I make it for her?
I mean, she said she was gonna do it herself, so she made it in your image, right? In the image
Oh yeah,
of
she made it herself. Yeah, got it. What's her maker's mark? Val, did she give herself her own maker's mark?
I guess her maker's mark would be. It would be a singular, like the icon of a little child that looks lost, but there is like 2 adults on each side with one hand on each of her shoulders.
Oh.
Cute.
And yeah, she has her own little rifle And she's become a little bit of a ranger, a little bit of a little ranger, learning all sorts of little magics, as well as healing and shooting with a gun. And she's trying to mix all that together to learn how to apply perhaps healing from range with her rifle, like healing darts. Pew, pew. Pew, pew,
Oh
pew.
my goodness, that'd be so crazy. That's what I want.
And now she's taller than Caleb. Damn.
That's funny.
Look at this. Look at the difference in size. God damn.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the little
Thank you
time
so
event.
much.
Next week
That
we will
was so
recover
good.
and we'll restart the actual main story, and we'll see where you take it.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, you will
Absolutely.
not die to the incursion of thousands of elixions that are coming to bite you in the ass for killing that lady.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
We have a cannon.
we have a cannon.
Don't worry, guys. I'll use my mighty
We got a
sword.
cannon.
My mind is.
You're gonna no. We need to use Shy's mighty sword.
I thought you said meaty sword.
I might have.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I'll be seeing you guys.
Thank you
next
so
week.
much. That was
Good night, people.
awesome. That was so
Bye-bye.
good.
Happy
I'll be
Easter
on
again.
form next week. You too. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye. What are you rolling dice for, bro?
I'm just looking at the numbers.
All right. See you later, babe. Bye.
Take care.